Hello, my name is Legend Ron, and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. We have Osiris League quarterfinals, Rose versus UCS, and Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. It is expected to be some of the most crazy games from this Osiris League season. We're gonna find out in just a couple of moments because the first game will start very shortly. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the live stream. 32 Swifty, Macron, Vedant, Verdugo. Welcome everyone. I'm going to migrate to either 239 or 02 and break people's leg if my bet doesn't come true tonight. What happened to the live? Nothing happened to the live. AB, hello, hello. Good to see you live. Hi, Legend. Nice profile picture. Thank you very much. What do you all think? Is this gonna be one of the most crazy games ever recorded in the Osiris League or not? We have two of the most crazy games ever. Rose versus UCS and Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. Nowhere has been recorded an underdog team like Rose to get so far in the league, and they are here. They are proving that power is not everything. Victor, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. What you bet on? Coins. Hong Kong Legends win. It doesn't matter at this point what I bet on. We will see after what I bet on, depending on the coins that I get. I'll vote for Hong Kong Legends. Oh, Rose win. I bet all on Rose. Mafia Ronnie. Vishnu, welcome. Hey Ronnie, hey. Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be a crazy day. It's gonna be an amazing day. All the things from the above and below. Are you still in fight with Rose? When was I in fight with Rose? We fought about a year ago in KVK, or I don't know, something like that, 8 months. Whatever was that. Good day. GM Gaming. Hello, welcome. Ronnie, what do you prefer, Rose or UCS? That's a tricky question. Haven't thought about it. Same bet than the Hong Kong Legends. I finally found your Instagram account. How about that? I don't use it. I'll fight Rose if they lose tonight. Pikachu, hello Ronnie, why late? I'm not late. The game is gonna start in 3 minutes. Why is it late? Which one you bet on this week? But why do you want to know which one I bet on this week? Because the bets are closed. It's not like you can bet anymore. This is what I bet on, just to satisfy your curiosity. Feed your mind. So I bet 1,000 on Rose, 1,000 on Snow, and everything else on Hong Kong Legends. John Wick. Where is he? I don't see him. I'm watching. Oh, he's over here in the chat. How are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. So I put everything on Hong Kong Legends, huh? Imagine Overlords winning. If they win, they win. I'm here for the gameplay. I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the excitement. If I lose some silly coins, I don't mind. The game and the entertainment that this team can offer to us is much more than just some league bet coins. This is an avatar that someone made from 4042. It's with the kingdoms from KVK4, 439. So now, if you ask me about my allies, I know my allies. You see, these are my allies. 439, 411, 415, and 442. So I have them over here. That's why I'm using this picture. So when someone asks me, who are your allies? I'm not going to look at the screen and, just look like that, and because I don't know. Now I have them over here. That's what this picture is about. Victor, thank you very much for your donation. Bro, I need more info for new Lost Kingdom. I have a full playlist about it. You can go ahead and feed yourself from it. The bet in Anubis is 1 billion in one team. That's crazy. Hello, Sir Ronnie, good evening. Mofazal, hello, welcome. Claudio, hello. We don't have enemies, Verdugo. We have opponents. Try to make the difference. Orida, Yamate, hello. It's gonna start. It's going to start, ladies and gentlemen. The game is going to start. Let's go ahead and let's get into the game. Rose versus UCS, the first game of today. The underdog Rose team, who have been proven so worthy so far in this Osiris League Season 3. Now they are on the quarterfinals. They got further than anyone would have ever expected. Can they go further than this? Can they beat UCS? They managed to beat former champions for 11k. Will they manage to succeed against UCS? 2 minutes. The game is going to start and the craziness will be real. Yuhar Hassan, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for your donation. Rose for the win. Match of the round. That is very true. We got Blood Mage, Nelson, Van Diesel, Siboney's, and so many others from Rose, all getting ready, all polishing their last final moments, saying their last prayers before the match starts. And on the right side, the Titan UCS, led by End Day, 300 million power, super strong team, all super ready for this challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and this game is going to start. I hope you've done your bets. I hope you got yourself ready. Open your beverage, get your popcorn, and let the show start. Go Rose, go! That's what everyone wants. Everyone wants to see the underdog win. That's the most exciting moment of each and every game, when you see low power beating high power. Hello Legend Sub Cataloni, hello, welcome to the stream. Christian, hello. Hello, Rose, fight your alliance. I remember, yeah, that was like 8 months ago or something like that. Arjun, hello. Yes, I will live stream the next game as well. Get a beer. There you have it. Victor said it. Well, I said beverage. Everyone understands whatever they want. And the game has started, ladies and gentlemen. The tier 1 marches are out the gate. Straight on. Looks like Blood Mage is going for the top obelisk, and we have Van Diesel going for the bottom obelisk. Dollar, thank you very much for your donation. Welcome to the stream. We also got UCS going on the left side, and we got Ende going for the top obelisk. Full tier 1 marches. Something tells me that I cannot spread this with the full tier 1 marches. But I admit it, I think I first saw the full tier 1 march at Hong Kong Legends. After I see them using it, that's when I started using a full tier 1 march and trying to sneak on the opponent's obelisk. Hong Kong Legends was not trying to sneak on the opponent's obelisk, but I saw them using full tier 1 march, and I was wondering, why would they do that if not trying to take your opponent's obelisk? So I adapted the strategy a little bit from there. All marchers going out of the gate. Gatherers are also going in. Oops, spoiler alert. Ares seems to be gathering as well, and Ares seems to be their gatherer. Patron was waiting for the stream. I got my champagne and will celebrate with Rose wins. Thank you very much for your donation and welcome to the stream, brother. Yes, that's what everyone wants to see. It's crazy, isn't it? Whoa. So there's one player or two. No, there's two players gathering from UCS. That's super crazy. Alright, Attila Takeda rally. That's not kind of the best rally that you want to go towards an obelisk. You want fast rallies. And when I mean fast rallies, you want super fast rallies. You want your rally to get there in time. There's no reason to check the timers. I'm pretty sure both teams know what they're doing on capturing outpost, on capturing obelisk. I'm pretty sure they're all on time on that. What we want to see is crazy things like this. When a full tier 1 march try to do some backdoor job. Like maybe taking the obelisk. What I was talking about. Look at him. Or trying to snatch the Shrine of Life or something. Oh no, he's going for it. He's going for the obelisk. That's it. Let's see what is happening on the other side. Like I said, no reason to check the timers. Both teams know what they're doing. Although I do have to say that Rose, they are more on point on capturing the obelisk than UCS. A little bit. Or not. No, I think UCS done better on obelisk. Judging by the timer, because you always have to check in the cross. Yep. Anyways, let's see where the marchers are going. Alright, so UCS wants to secure their sky altar. That's a very good start. Shrine of War. Desert altar. And oh my god, look at that. UCS is trying it. Is Rose not trying to stop them? Or there's already something in there? That must be something in there, otherwise this is a huge... Yeah, there is something. Oh, there is an Attila. Holy smokes. Yeah, there is a proper Garrison in there. Yeah, that's a no-go. At least they tried, yo. I want to give them credit that they tried. This was something new that we haven't seen on an Osiris game so far. UCS have tried to snatch the obelisk with tier 1 marches. GG to that. That was a very, very nice move, but I think this might just cost them a little bit. All these 3 marches, they are going back. They are very fast marches, but this cost them 3 marches for trying that. Listen, if that would have worked, and they would have get the obelisk, they would have interrupted Rose, it would have been a big blow. So it's always a risk in every single strategy that you do. But hey, I'm really happy to see something new. Ethelflaed leading. Mix of troops. That's very rare, but it's happening. The sky altars and all the other buildings are going to open in 1 second. And there you go. People going in. Oh yes. So we're starting with half and a half. Each team just want to play a very safe game. Do I see Rose playing aggressive on this? There's not a lot of UCS members. This is looking very crazy, but more are coming in. Ooh, looks like Rose is preparing for an offensive. Not something you see all the time. And why marchers are going back? That is interesting. Marchers are going back, like a lot of them. All right. People are gathering. Are they fighting? Not yet. 6 minutes and 25 seconds until the first arc, and looks like Rose want to be the ones that play very aggressive, and they are already going all over on these buildings. But UCS is way too many. And apparently Rose managed to take this desert altar, as fantastic as it sounds. They actually did. They managed to capture this desert altar with all those UCS marches around it. They probably didn't expect this. Or the Garrison player was not on time. But Rose just snatched it. Very nice. I was not expecting as a lower power team to be the ones that play aggressive, and looks like this outpost has been captured. Let's see what is happening on this side. Is Rose gonna play aggressive on this side as well? That's gonna be really insane if they want to play aggressive on two sides. Looks like UCS is preparing. Ende is going middle. He knows that the arc is the end game. He knows that's where the points are. So he's already mobilizing middle. But it's 5 minutes until the arc is going to spawn. That's a lot of time to keep staying in the middle. Yep. And more UCS members are going in for the middle. Looks like that was just a taunt. That was just to try and see what all these Rose members are doing. How about that? Look how on point both teams were. One team started going middle, the other team wanted to go in offensive. That was a very nice maneuver over there from both teams. And now they're all going back and they're finally fighting and clashing each other. The rally is also coming in. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. I think UCS was not paying very much attention, and they already lost a couple of marches. We will see how this is gonna play out. Rose is losing the outposts. We all know that when the game is very close, those outposts can cost a lot. Will Rose manage to capture this building? There's a Constantine leading the defense right now, but that building needs more reinforcements. And I don't think there are any reinforcements, as there is already a rally on it plus swarm. No sir, that building is going down, but at least that was a nice maneuver from Rose, trying to capture or snatch that 750 first occupation score from UCS. It didn't work, but at least they delayed their capture time. And I'm pretty sure Rose are now mobilizing middle. There's already Ende in the middle. How is Rose doing on this one? We have a Zenobia in the garrison on the Shrine of War. But looks like the swarm is very fresh, and oh my god, not even Zenobia can survive that. Rally and the proper swarm. Ooh. Are the reinforcements really that great? We will find out soon enough, but that Zenobia is going down so fast. I think they should reduce the amount of marches that can swarm the Shrine of War, because there's only 1 million reinforcements. And there you go. Very hard to, even with proper reinforcements, very hard to keep that building. Because you have 1 million reinforcements and 10 marches swarming, that's 3 million troops. Or even more. Alright, so now the rest of the forces from Rose are just heading middle. Going for the arc. There's not a lot of UCS members over there, but more are going, and the next arc is going to be really bloody. Looks like Rose is taking the lead a little bit because they delayed the capture of this desert altar, and now they caused the points disruption of this Shrine of War. But all the players now are going middle, and pretty much Rose is going to send even more members to go into the middle. Those outposts need to be recaptured. UCS is all over the middle right now. They have quite a significant amount of force over there. Rose is also sending quite a decent amount of marches. This is gonna be very tricky, and as much points disruption as Rose managed to cause, hopefully this is not going to cost them the first arc. 2 minutes until the arc is going to spawn, ladies and gentlemen. And both teams are just sending every single march they have. Nobody literally cares about buildings, just rallies being sent, no reinforcements, just a march here and there to hold the buildings. Look at that. Nothing. On every building you're looking, there is just a rally and maybe a reinforcement. Everything else is going in the middle because this is what gonna matter in the next minute and a half. And looks like Rose is already pushing. Again, Rose trying to be the aggressive team. This backdoor move from Rose is kind of dividing UCS. I think they just, I wouldn't say don't know what they're doing, but I think they are confused a little bit of what they should do. That would probably be the best way to put it, because they split, right? So right now Rose is taking that advantage and they are just demolishing them one by one. War drums have been used in the middle by Rose. Those marchers went there. Now they are one big murder ball, and although all that time Rose managed to just demolish some of the UCS marchers, this was a very nice maneuver from Rose. And now UCS members are finally trying to gather, but they already lost a couple of marchers. So Rose just took the advantage a little bit. Are they taking back this Shrine of War? Looks like Rose wants to keep that Shrine of War. And listen, if they keep that Shrine of War, that's attack and defense that they gain for the marchers. So Rose can get the upper advantage on this. And look at that. A bunch of UCS marchers are already getting demolished. UCS is barely now using the war drums. That is a little bit late. The arc is going to spawn in 5 seconds. Who is going to capture this arc? So far, Rose have been playing an amazing game of this Osiris League. On this game, just starting, this was a crazy start from Rose. I don't have to say that. Will they take the first arc as well? And I think they just did. Yes, they just did. No, there was someone from UCS. My apologies. Looks like, yep, someone was very fast. 0 zeros and O's, but he got demolished. That would have been amazing if Rose would have managed to capture even the first arc as well. But they still have a chance. They still have a significant amount of force. And Rose keeps sending marchers. So does UCS. And looks like Rose has managed to capture it. Chandra Gupta, Van Diesel, but he lost control of it. The murder ball is still pretty big from both teams. Still very unclear of what this is going to happen or how the situation is going to go. But both teams have plenty of marchers in the middle. UCS has attack and defense buffs, which gives them a little bit of advantage. Yep, looks like UCS has captured the arc. I would say that UCS marchers on the middle is way more significant, is way more higher than Rose marchers. Like I said, that thing of going on the Shrine of War might have just cost them a little bit. And I think this is exactly what is happening, because they are losing all the marchers right now. Yep, I think this is going to be a solid deal for UCS on this arc. There's no more Rose marchers left. Just a couple of them coming from behind. So they've done a very great start, a very great push at the beginning. But again, the arc is 3,000 points. UCS will cook back all those lost points from the beginning with this arc. So how much did it worth it? If they would have captured the arc, then yes, it would have been 100% worth it. They are causing a lot of points disruption with the buildings, but still, that arc is 3,000. That's going to put them 8,800. They're still going to be 2,000 ahead of Rose. All these marchers that they were sending on the buildings, they should have gone middle and tried to just get the first arc. I mean, that's just my thoughts. Glocker, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream, and everyone else. I hope you all enjoy this live commenting. That has been some crazy start from Rose. The first 18 minutes of this game were amazing, but apparently UCS is going to capture the first arc, and that's going to put them on lead. On points per minute game, Rose is still winning, but this arc is just gonna cook back all those points and more. What do you all think about this game so far? I think that it has been some very nice and crazy maneuvers from Rose, close calls, and everything has been going really amazing. Now the question is UCS gonna keep this arc or they're gonna deliver it? Because if I know their strategy a little bit better, I think they will keep it. Rose is doing amazing on pushing buildings, and that's what they need to do right now to make that arc obsolete, to try to put the pressure on UCS and force them to deliver it. Couple of marches swarming. I'm expecting Rally to come in as well. I'm expecting a big group from Rose. They need to push on the buildings. It really looks like UCS, they want to keep this arc. That is insane. I believe that's going to be their strategy. They want to keep this arc and they want to get the points per minute game in their favor before they want to deliver this arc. They want to make sure they will be ready for the next arc when they deliver it. That's a very sneaky strategy. In that situation, Rose should try to keep buildings as much as possible. Divine Aid have been used by UCS, so more players will be able to teleport in. UCS is doing some more offensive maneuvers. Looks like Rose, they have the Zenobia as well in Garrison. Rally is almost going down, but more marches are coming in. Rose used Divine Aid as well, so more players will be able to teleport in. That's a very nice move. And looks like Rose is putting some heavy pressure on this Sky Altar. We see an Archer Rally going on that Zenobia. That's going to be very interesting. UCS, they haven't even captured the Sky Altar, and there is already a Rally and a Swarm on this building. That is literally insane. Edward and Artemisia. Looks like they're trying to swarm this Rally. It's Zenobia and Theodora in Garrison. Doing some damage. Wow, look how they are demolishing those marches. That is insane. Literally molding down, like those marches are nothing. Look at that. How powerful Zenobia and Theodora can be. That was a very nice attempt to not let UCS capture the Sky Altar, but it just didn't work in Rose's favor. Yeah, look, exactly. UCS wants to keep this arc until they bring the points per minute game in their favor, and that's exactly what Rose is doing exactly what they are supposed to do. They need to put pressure on them. Just don't let them breathe. Don't give them time to think. Put pressure, non-stop pressure, and that's exactly what Rose is doing, which is great. Constantly attack. Don't give them time to think. Because CB is... Where is this R going? Yeah, it's getting ready in position to be delivered. 8 minutes and they will lose it if they don't deliver it. Very sneaky tactic about keeping the arc. I'm not sure that's... maybe the timer of keeping it should be lower. How is this desert altar? Is this desert altar going down? There's still a huge murder ball around this desert altar. No reinforcements went in from UCS. That was a very, very nice move. More people are coming in for the swarm. That Zenobia is holding in like a beast. But more marchers, more reinforcements are needed in. Let's see, is there more coming in? Or is this desert altar being lost? Still heavy pressure. The mortar ball is rear on this desert altar and reinforcements are not going in. This is like a last minute call. It's now or never. If they want to keep this desert altar, and Rose has been successful, they caused the points disruption. So keeping that arc is not going to help UCS at all. Rose is doing some amazing job on these buildings. And again, Rose is playing offensive on this Shrine of War. Look at the amount of marches they have over there. This Shrine of War is getting reinforcements, which is really good. What's happening on the top side? I'm not sure if you're noticing, but UCS is kind of going onto a defense standpoint, which is not really great. So Rose is getting the game in their favor. They said, you want to keep the arc, okay, but you're going to play the game we want. And that is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Rose is playing the game they want, causing points disruption non-stop. This is exactly what, look at that. UCS is not doing anything. They are just defending. They are just sending rallies, no reinforcements, and they are literally just defending. And Rose are the ones that play offensive. Demolishing the mortar ball, and after that, demolishing the buildings. Rose is playing a really, really great game so far. Despite the fact that UCS is keeping this arc. And look at that. This arc means nothing right now. If UCS deliver this arc, it's just going to put them on a 50-50 game. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to do this verification. Be right back. All right, so looks like UCS got back this building, and a lot of forces from UCS are gathering around this desert altar. Am I going to see a huge push from UCS? No, we see a push from Rose on the Shrine of Life. That is their strategy, Elijik. That's their strategy, to hold the arc, to win time on their advantage. And look at that, Rose is already mobilizing, Rose is already grouping. If they want to keep that arc, they said, okay, keep that arc. We're going to play a total different game. And look at that, Rose is almost leading. That arc is not meaning anything, and I even crashed. So first it was the verification rewards. And now it was the crash. F for the crash. Hey, and thank you very much for becoming a member to the channel. Welcome to Legends Army. Epic fail. Osiris League, watch. Let's see how is the other game looking. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, look at the other game, how equal it is. 1008, Boobs Lifestyle is doing some amazing games as well. In this Osiris League, unexpected from them, versus Kingdom 374, who managed to beat Overlords. Equal game so far, that is amazing. But let's go ahead and let's watch our underdog team, Rose. Let's see how they are doing. UCS is still holding the arc. And there you go. Pressure from Rose again on this desert altar. Huge murder ball from UCS. Oh my god, this is looking so good again for Rose. What is happening on the other side? Looks like UCS finally decided to attack rather than defend. Finally, they are doing some offensive maneuvers on this desert altar, but the murder ball from Rose is pretty insane. This is the real action that is happening over here. Looks like Zenobia is fighting for her life. Again, the swarm is super big on this desert altar. Rally going in, but who cares about the rally? It doesn't have any reinforcements. No need to worry about that rally. This Zenobia is not looking great. Still a very big murder ball on this desert altar. More marchers coming in, but I think UCS is gonna hold this. There's too many marchers from UCS to lose this building. I see reinforcements keep going in. People are refreshing marchers, and this might just not be the necessary amount of force from Rose to push on this desert altar. Looks like UCS have delivered the arc, and look at that. Rose is still on the lead even with that arc being delivered. UCS finally realized that, oh my god, we need to deliver this arc because we just need another one. Glocker says that UCS are the underdogs. It's not the other way around. Sure looks like it a little bit. Look at that. Very nice defensive from Rose. Wow, they demolished everything. Literally everything. Ooh. One player with 5 marchers from UCS is going to do some backdoor job. Apparently is going for the outpost because every point matter in these very close games. Every single point matters. Those outposts, there's a lot of points per minute. And this is a backdoor job from this player solo going for those outposts. Now I'm pretty sure Rose will go for the Shrine of War since all those marchers got demolished, but marchers are coming out right away, ready to defend the Shrine of War or preparing for the middle. UCS is heavily mobilizing middle. Rose need the next arc. They can't keep on trying to cause points disruption, points per minute disruption. They need the next arc. Like fire needs air. UCS, you can do it. Well, they definitely can, but Rose, they are showing that they can do it. Half an hour into the game, and they are leading by just a couple of points, but they are still leading. I'm just curious if there is any disruption on the gathering players. Nope, I don't see any marchers disrupting the gathering players. There's 2 players gathering provisions. That's huge provision income for UCS. I'm not sure if Rose overthinked about the strategy. Yep, I don't see anything trying to destroy these marchers that are farming. I don't see anything. Which is not looking great. It means that UCS is farming freely, which can be a lot of points. An offensive maneuver from Rose, which didn't cause any points disruption. 4 minutes and 30 seconds until the arc is going to spawn, and that was pretty much it about building action, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams are most likely mobilizing, heavily mobilizing middle. I'm sure both teams will send everything they have to try to snatch the next arc. This is exactly what's happening. Look at that. Still, Rose is trying to do some offensive maneuvers. I'm not 100% sure that's gonna pay off because UCS is going heavily for the next arc. They know that the arc is the points. The next arc is 3,500 points. The game right now is very equal. Both teams have very close reinforcements. All the city have teleported. You cannot rely anymore on building points disruption. You have to rely on the arc. So the team that's gonna get the next arc, they might just be the winners from this. Show them the strength of all kingdoms. Right. Well, wow, look at the amount of forces UCS is sending middle. That is insane. That is literally insane. Rose need to realize how important this is. And this is a bad move from Rose. They should not try to start the fight already. Hmm. They need to gather more. UCS is more than they do. Why they even wanted to start a fight? That was a really bad move from Rose. Rose doesn't have the necessary strength right now to beat UCS. UCS Mortal Ball is way bigger. UCS is ready. And they're already using the attack and they just went in. So I think this is looking so far a little bit in favor of UCS. This 2 and arc, this is gonna be it. And UCS is using attack and defense. And UCS have used to the death. Wow. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, UCS knows what they're doing. Attack, defense, and to the death buffs. That's gonna be it. They're gonna take this arc 100%. I don't see any way coming back. Look at the sad faces going in both directions. I just don't think Rose was prepared for this. UCS has the advantage. Yes, they did use to the death, but Rose does not have the defense. Rose only has attack and to the death. UCS has the defense buff as well, which is 50% defense for 3 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but look, I see sad faces going on both directions. We will see how things are going to play out. Yes, I just don't see enough marches for Rose. Maybe it also makes a difference who's crashing and who isn't, and what marches they are targeting and what marches they are not targeting. But I see UCS keep sending in marches, keep sending in marches. Rose is barely using now war drums. Oof. Isn't that a little bit too late? I just think so. But I just seen Rose having war drums. Or was that just a super lag delay on the war drums? Game crashing, rise of lag. Yeah, I think so. I think both teams are super lagging right now. The arc is gonna spawn in 30 seconds. And whatever is happening there, I mean, Rose is surviving. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's happening. You see a Hannibal, people using whatever they have. The Ark of Osiris will appear in 12 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, who's going to snatch the Ark? Who's going to take it? That's going to make the difference. And look at that player doing that backdoor job. I'm just going to enlarge the map a little bit so you can see. Well, that was it. The Ark has appeared. He took 2 outposts. That solo player that went with 5 marchers causing points disruption. Rose, Iron Kraken, has captured the Ark of Osiris and he's pretty far away. Speed have been used already by Rose. That was on point. UCS pretty sure doesn't have any points on that. It looks like he's dragging it pretty far away. That was an L Cid. Bogdown has been used, I'm pretty sure, by UCS. I don't think Rose used Bogdown, but someone did use it. As crazy as it sounds, this might look a little bit more in favor of Rose. I'm surprised. I mean, UCS used the maximum buffs. They snatched the arc again and is dragging it further down. That was a Saladin from Pika and that was it. Who's gonna take the next arc? Yeah, Rose is dragging that arc so far down. It's going great for Rose right now. That next arc is going to be golden because they can keep it until the end of the game and there's not going to be any other arc. So the team that's going to get this arc is going to take it and that's it. Looks like another player from Rose has captured the arc. Anagem. Yep, he dragged it further down. Even that Rose doesn't have that many marches over there, but they are still capturing that arc. I'm not sure who's gonna take the next one. It's looking very tight over there. It's gonna be UCS 000 has captured it with his Ethelfled. Ooh, he needs to go down. He needs to go down. He finally went down. Now UCS Rose need to capture it if they want to drag it further down. They need to gain even more terrain advantage. And look at that. I'm not sure if you're all noticing, but the points per minute game, or the total point, is getting as close as possible, because that one player, I'm just gonna go for one moment and show you. That one player, look at that, he captured 2 outposts. Right now, UCS is generating more points per minute than Rose, because he went with 5 marches and just captured the outpost, and now these outposts are generating points for UCS. But the arc is more important. There's some 60 points. I'm just trying to point out what that one player did with 5 marches. Still Rose in the lead, and looks like UCS managed to grab this arc. That was a Saladin, but he's going down. Rose need to get this under control as fast as possible. That was, I was not expecting Rose to manage to drag this arc so far, considering the amount of buffs UCS had, like maximum buffs that you can have for the middle, 10 points. They used 10 points on maximum buffs, and still Rose managed to drag the arc so far down. And look at the amount of marches coming from Rose. I just think that this might just be it. Nobody cares about buildings. If I look, there's no push on the building. This is the main push. This is the main action right now. Is this arc right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bogged down has been used by Rose to try to slow down the marches. That Belisarius managed to get that arc as far as possible. That was a very nice maneuver from someone named Ronnie. I didn't see the other part, just Ronnie. That's all I saw. Rose has the advantage of numbers right now. They have the numbers advantage, and they're gonna keep this arc until there's not gonna be enough time for another arc. I just think that this game is gonna be in favor of Rose, but it's gonna matter the provisions, because UCS has been gathering freely provisions, which can be quite a lot of provisions. 2 players farming provisions. So Rose is gonna get this arc, that's for sure. This is a done deal, because UCS doesn't have the murder ball to keep taking down the marches. Rose just have the numbers right now. Go Rose, don't waste my coins. That's what everyone wants to see. Wants to see Rose winning. Go, go. Look, there is nothing. There is no march. Oh, UCS is doing some points disruption on this Shrine of Life. Yep, no march, but trying to get some points disruption. And this is what's happening on the outpost as well. So they are taking the arc, but it's cost them dearly on the points. It definitely cost them. They need to get back under control the outpost, the rest of the marches. They can't waste any more time. Plus, this outpost is not even theirs. Easy peasy to take over South outpost. It's easy peasy, but they were generating points for a very long time for UCS. Rose needs to keep arc and do provisions. Exactly. They need to get on provisions. Cause points disruption, keep the arc next to their cities, and just cause points disruption. This is the moment when UCS can take a lot of advantage on going on buildings rather than keep following that arc, because Rose needs to protect this arc right now, so they are dedicating a lot of marches to keep this arc safe. They should just go on the buildings. This is what UCS should do. And that's what they're doing. UCS, they are going on the buildings. They know that this is their only chance left. If UCS wants to win, they need to cause points disruption and they need to do gathering. That's what UCS needs to do right now, if they want to make things work. Look at that. They are already preparing. Oh, this is going to be a huge push on this desert altar. Wow, that's a lot of marches. They're just waiting for the rally. Rose need to get here. Yeah, they need to get here and defend this desert altar. There is a Zenobia and Theodora in there, which is a solid garrison. A very solid garrison to defend swarms. And these guys should avoid for the rally. That was a huge mistake of not waiting for the rally. They rushed it, because they're getting their march demolished. Yep. If they get their march demolished, they're making room for reinforcements in the building. What is happening with the Ark? Yes, the Ark is going to be safe kept by Rose. The outposts are slowly getting back in Rose possession, but they're still not defended. The swarm is big on this desert altar, and I think we're going to see points disruption for Rose. There you have it. I don't think people were able to get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were only 5 marchers inside. Because of the swarm, I think people were not able to get in. And points disruption for Rose. This is exactly what they didn't needed at this moment. Those marchers were 1 minute late. All these marchers. Thank you very much for the sub. Flash, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. They are getting back their building, but they still had points disruption for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, they are not generating anything. It shows that the Ark is here, but the Ark is not. The Ark is over here. That's crazy. It's lagging so great. Rally and swarm of the Shrine of War as well. There's a big swarm from UCS. They want to cause points disruption in the last few minutes on every way possible. There is a rally from Rose as well on this building. If they could send a reinforcement or two, this can be very devastating for UCS. I mean, I finally see someone going in, taking out a march and sending a march in. That's really great, but all Rose need to do is just send a reinforcement or two on this Attila, because he's doing great. That's the best way when you send a rally, when you go offensive in a game like this. You make sure you send a march or two as well to that rally, because just reinforcing that rally, that's going to be great. And wow, this is another big blow for Rose right now. There was a lot of players reinforcing. Thank you very much for the sub. But UCS caused points disruption again to this desert altar. That is insane. UCS is trying to get as many points as possible. Don't forget that UCS is heavily gathering provisions as well. I'm not sure if Rose are doing it. There's not going to be any more Ark time, because Rose is holding the Ark until there's not going to be any time left for another Ark. So that's going to be it. Now it's just going to be provision and points per minute. And there is another points disruption for Rose on the Shrine of War. Yikes. That's not what they wanted. They are trying to swarm it back. Thank you very much for the sub. But still, points disruption have been caused to the buildings, and it looks like UCS is turning on to be the aggressors towards the end of the game. And it's kind of paying off for them a little bit, getting the points per minute advantage. And looks like, again, outposts are going down. Chandragupta in Garrison. Valyushka trying to get it with a double C and a Genghis. Any small thing make a difference right now for UCS to try to make that Ark not value so much. Last 12 minutes of the game, this is going to be the most crazy last 12 minutes of this game, ladies and gentlemen, because each and every team will going to fight for every single point they can. And Rose, needs to get on offensive. They need to start being the aggressors. Otherwise, they're going to keep losing buildings. They need to turn this game around on being the aggressors. What is happening on the other side? Is Rose finally being very aggressive? Yes. They send an archer rally on the sky altar. There's a Zenobia in Garrison with a very big swarm from Rose trying to take this building down. And wow, that Zenobia and Theodora is doing some damage, yo. Is really doing some damage. Rose is not gathering. Someone is saying that Rose is not gathering. If Rose is not gathering, that's pretty bad for them. Let's just have a quick peek to see if Rose is gathering. They are sending some gatherings, but not very big. Some small marches. I see a couple of people gathering. Let's see what is happening on this side. They are gathering provisions, but I just see some small marches here and there. Oh, I went too far. So is Rose finally going on offensive? Apparently looks like it. Yes, Rose is trying to go on offensive. They're trying to cause some points disruption as well. Hopefully they will work because they need it. They are 1,300 behind. Will Rose be successful on this? I just don't think so. The lag is real. I thought I disconnected there for a moment, but I didn't. Go Rose! Shrine of War must go down. You can do this. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left of this game. There's not going to be any arc left, and looks like UCS is going to defend this Shrine of War. Or not. My apologies. Working my voice too much. Looks like UCS use attack and defense, and wow, look at that. They use attack and defense on such a very nice moment that they buffed the rally as well. That is a very nice move from UCS. This can definitely gonna cause some points on that Shrine of War. I forgot to turn on the notification, my apologies. Heavy push from Rose on this desert altar, and I think UCS will 100% defend this desert altar because, yeah, the rally has been disbanded. It's already gone. It's demolished. And they just use attack and defense. I'm not sure if Rose are keeping the buffs towards the end. I'm not sure what is the point for that. Rose should deliver the arc. There's no more time for another arc anyway. Oh, UCS is going in offensive. UCS, they are already leading by 1,200 points, ladies and gentlemen. And then now they're going to go and cause even more points disruption. All those marchers buffed are going for this Shrine of War. This Shrine of War is going to be done. Look at that rally buffed. He's taking down that Zenobia is like there is no tomorrow. outposts have been interrupted non-stop as well. Oof. This is gonna be very painful for Rose to come back from this. If they manage to win this game, that's gonna be a miracle. You can believe in miracle if they manage to win this game. Thank you very much for the sub, everyone. Make sure to drop a like on the live stream as well. What is happening on the top side? Looks like UCS is going offensive on the top side as well. Will Rose manage to defend this? 6 minutes left onto the game and I just crashed again. RIP. Yep, it's a crash. We are gonna get back into the business in just a couple of moments. We just need to make sure we're gonna let this arc load for a little bit. All right, what is happening to the other games? And looks like Kingdom 374 is winning, ladies and gentlemen. Is very, very way ahead of 1008, so as good as 1008 was doing. And Rose have delivered the arc. I'm just gonna go ahead and enter onto the game. Someone from UCS is already going middle, but I'm not sure why, because there's not gonna be any more arc. What is happening on this building? It's as crazy as it sounds. Rose managed to defend the Shrine of War. I was hoping that this is going to be lost. Rose is right now leading by 2,800 points, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge lead for Rose right now, but don't forget the provisions that UCS has. They are leading by 3,000 points and they lost the Shrine of War, so points disruption for them. But UCS still has the provisions, so keep that in mind. They are provisioning with two players. Two players are gathering provisions non-stop for UCS, which they most likely going to start sending in the provision very soon. Looks like Rose is also sending in the provisions, probably to try to utilize those marches on defending, or they're just getting demolished on the field. 3,500 lead for Rose, but this gap can close so fast. Let's see what is happening on the top side. Ooh, still a big push from UCS. Thank you very much for the subs, but I think this is going on so much, I'm probably just gonna take it off. I highly appreciate all your subs, all your likes and everything. This is it. The last 3 minutes of the game. Rose is leading by 3,600 points. Will UCS have the provisions to be able to overcome this? RIP UCS. Holy moly, scrapioli. 3,700 lead for Rose. 3,800 lead for Rose right now. They managed to defend this building. They took an outpost for a little bit. It's not going to make any difference, that outpost. Rose is going on offensive right now. Last 2 minutes and 40 seconds to try to get something done. And provisions from UCS are going in as well. It's that time that they need to show how much they managed to gather. Still 3,000 lead for Rose. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left of this game. How many provisions will UCS gonna have? This is gonna make the difference. There's nothing else Rose can do unless they have provisions left. If they have provisions left, that's gonna make the difference. If not, then UCS, if they have the provisions, they can still win this. 2 minutes left of the game and 3,000 lead for Rose. Is this happening? It's an underdog team, a low power team, showing us how the game should be played, what dedication for Ark of Osiris means. This is insanity what is happening right here. 1 minute and 45 seconds left of this game. I think UCS wants to keep us entertained or interested until the last minute, and there you go, more provisions going in from UCS. The gap is closing in, just 2,000 lead by Rose. How many more provisions will UCS gonna have? 2,200 lead by Rose. 1 minute and 25 seconds left of this game. UCS need more provisions. They will definitely need more. 2,400 lead by Rose. Is there more provisions going in for UCS? Let's take a peek. Oh my god, there you have it. One march being smashed and bringing us provisions. Nope, I think it was smashed inside. 3,000 lead by Rose. There is two marches going in from UCS, and I don't see any marches going in on this side. One march went in, another 1,000 points. 45 seconds of this game. Rose is still leading. Another march went in from UCS. Just 1,000 lead by Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The last 35 seconds of the game. There is two more marches being demolished from UCS that are going in. Will they bring in provisions? This is going to be the question. There is another march over here being held by an Attila. Probably that might just be the cause of this loss. Or not. But these two marches that are gonna go in, this might just be the difference. Oh no, Rose had provisions as well. 2,300 lead by Rose, 2,400 lead by Rose. Two more marches going in by UCS, and still Rose is leading. And ladies and gentlemen, Rose just won. Congratulations to the underdogs. Iron Kraken from Rose. GG. GG to Rose. That's it. They've done it. They broke the ice. And you have no idea what this means for them. They are going to the Osiris Invitational. No. Osiris Invitational. Because they passed the quarterfinals. They are going into the semifinals. All teams from the semifinals, they are going to Osiris Invitationals. Bring me the coins. That was a very intense and very close game. Let's see the provisionings. Wow, look at the provisionings. Rose had more provisionings than UCS. That was an insane game. Unexpectedly insane. 1,400 lead by Rose. Both teams just captured one arc. It was literally provisions that made the difference. I'm not sure if you're noticing on the occupation score is like 400 difference, because UCS managed to capture those outposts for a little longer, and towards the end they caused a lot of points disruption on the buildings. And the arc is like 500 difference, but those provisions, that 1,300 extra provisions from Rose, and the fact that they were also killing provisions or killing the gatherers from UCS. And look at the dedication, another 6.6 million healed troops by Rose for this game as well. Rose, best low power arc team. Yes, they are. They've proven so far they being the best. Wow, what a game. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to drop a like on the stream for your boy Legend Ronnie commenting this game and almost losing his voice. I almost lost my voice on the last 10 minutes of this arc game. That was a very exciting game. GG to Rose. All right, Petri, no problem. Are we getting the coins already? And yes, look at that, 2,900 Aurics, because Rose already won. We are already getting the rewards. Let's go ahead and let's see. Holy smokes. Look at the other game. Look at the other. Wow. This is what it means, ladies and gentlemen, when top teams and very strong teams are fighting each other. Look at 1008 versus Kingdom 374. 1,500 points difference. Kingdom 374, they won, but just 1,500. This how close all these games. Can you imagine the amount of stress there is there on all the players in the Ark of Osiris? Lados, thank you very much for your donation. You covered my kingdom last stream, bro. Pink Kingdom from Lost Kingdom 70. You're welcome. Now the next games, will they be as crazy as the other ones where we are gonna see Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends? How much more craziness than that can it be? Champions, Overlords were champions in the season 1, Hong Kong Legends were champions in the season 2. It's gonna be the clash of the champions at 15 UTC. You wanna make sure you're gonna tune in for that game as well. If this game was so crazy for you, imagine how the 15 UTC game is going to be. OV wins for sure. I bet 16k on Hong Kong Legends. I also bet on Hong Kong Legends. We will see. Overlords is a force to reckon. Is definitely not a team that you want to play with. So I'm pretty sure that they know what they're doing. But again, Hong Kong Legends, they have proven so far that they kind of demolished any team they met. If I can check other realms, yes, I can. Vietnam victory, they won by a big difference. 28,000 points difference. There was not even a challenge. There was just a demolish. But listen, 2.4 billion team, right? Or not even 2.4 billion team. Infinity from 1588, they managed to get in the quarterfinals. So teams like this, like Infinity 1588, they are showing you that it's possible, right? It was just their super bad luck matching a team like Vietnam Victory. Because hey, who would want to be in the quarterfinals in the Osiris League? By your mail, why I didn't get more? I don't know. A new era has arrived. New alliances started to show up. This is insane. I'm really happy how far this. I mean, I would be happy if I would be part of this team, Infinity 1588, to get this far. That's an achievement. Thank you very much for the sub and everyone else who subbed before. Hero Slayer. Opara Ozuka, thank you very much for the sub as well. Kickstar. Couple more underdogs teams. Look at that. Nostalgia. 1590. 2.4 billion as well. Or not even 2.4. A little bit under. Close to 2.4. From Kingdom 1519 again. They are in the quarterfinals. All these teams, all these low power teams that managed to get into the quarterfinals, they have very quality members that know what they're doing in the Ark. Regal LM. Thank you very much for the sub. Yosem Munoz, thank you very much for your donation. 1598 not underdogs. What do you mean they're not underdogs? They are not even 2.4 billion. They are a very low power team. I don't know how their kingdom is or how many wells they have, but I'm judging by the team of the power of the team. This is 2.4 billion. This is very low for an arc team. Even Rose getting that far as 2.8 billion, that's again very low. These teams are underdogs. A proper arc team now has over 3 billion plus as power. I You don't get it. I'm not saying that they are not strong. I'm saying about their arc team as power. Their arc team as power. That's why they are considered underdogs. Things go by power. So 68 RB is going to face them. 2.8 billion. Final V6 36 versus 5019. Very possible, but if 2.4 billion is gonna beat a 3.9 billion, wow, that's gonna be written in history, ladies and gentlemen. 5019 killed 3.8 billion team. Well, yes, the underdogs prevailed. That's what they. This is why they are underdogs. As honest as I can be, considering that Kingdom 374, right, going back on the realm of horrors, they managed to beat overlords. I was not expecting for them to have such a hard time against um, boobs lifestyles because they told me to stop calling them 1008, and I said, how do you want me to call you? They said, just say boobs lifestyle. I said, I can't say boobs on live stream. Well, I just did it. 1500. I would say that Kingdom 374 struggled a little bit over here, so the other team knew what they're doing. Remind me of Zero Underdog win. Kingdom 374 have some old OV members. I did hear that. So Pororo, so they provision like crazy. Animal, thank you very much for donation. Ronnie, go. Very nice content you're doing for us. Thank you very much, bro. JWM and SNO. That's gonna be in the next game, and then we have Overalls versus Hong Kong Legends. Jose Munoz, thank you very much for your donation again. Thanks for letting us watch this match. You're welcome. It was a very crazy and amazing game, and in less than 45 minutes or so we're gonna have the next one starting, which is going to be Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends, which I would say that is gonna be as the same caliber as the one Rose versus UCS, because like I said before, both teams are champions. Overlords being champions in season 1, Hong Kong Legends being champions in season 2, so you can say that this is gonna be the clash of the champions. And going on the schedule, yes, this is the schedule. Right, so Kingdom 374 is waiting for the winner of this, which is kind of expected to be JWM, but you never know. The Frozen Empire might just pull some miracles. We're gonna see that. Kingdom 1177. That is the same kingdom as Boob's Lifestyle. How about that? Two teams from the same kingdom in quarterfinal. That's a pretty bold and amazing achievement. If Frozen Empire managed to get further, oof, if they beat JWM, we'll find out soon enough. But going on the other side, Rose is going on the semifinals. Any team that managed to get in the semifinals, they are going to Osiris Invitational. The top 4 teams. Who knows? Snow may win. Listen, any team that managed to get this far is a force to reckon. I mean, you've seen how close games they have been so far, except the other realm, which, that's a total different story. But I'm talking about Realm of Horus. All these last games that have been very, very close. And I'm expecting Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends to be the same. I'm expecting it to be a 1,000 to 2,000 difference game. Can S lay? Thank you very much for your donation. Final JWM versus Hong Kong Legends. Everyone wants to see again JWM versus Hong Kong Legends, but why not see Rose versus Kingdom 374? Why just not see that in the final? Why just not see Rose as champions? Why can't Rose make it? I mean, they got this far into the semifinals. 374 versus Hong Kong Legends final. Kingdom 374, they definitely have the material. They have the material to get to the final 100%. We will see how things gonna play out. I can't see anyone betting Hong Kong Legends. Why? I bet on them. This is just presumptions that we're making right now. You have to understand that it's exciting. It's really exciting what all these teams are managing to acquire. I bet everything on Hong Kong Legends. Oh boy. FO, they were in this league but lost. Gotta open some chips when OV versus Hong Kong Legends starts. You better do that or make some popcorn because whew, I was even listen. I was messaged. I'm not gonna say anymore. My apologies. Never mind. Scratch that. All right, let's 45 minutes until the next game. There's still a lot of things to do. Man, that was exciting. I can't wait for the next game now. Haroni, what about your pre-KVK now? What about it? We are on the last day of the pre-KVK. We're just killing marauders. Or, I'm sorry, marauders. Fort encampments. Marauder encampments. Whatever they called. You guys know this, right? If JWM versus Hong Kong Legends, I want to see JWM's face lose again. Everything is possible. Hey, everything is possible. But look, let's face it. Where is the qualifiers? No. Let's face it, any team that managed to got into the quarterfinals, they have the materials to get into the championship finals. You can't say when teams are winning or losing, or even the team that loses with such a difference, 1,400. You can't say that that team performed bad. It was just a couple of maneuvers from the players that just outplayed. Rose versus SNO would be the best showdown. Yes, like Glocker said, listen, that can be a very possible scenario as well. Rose versus SNO. That can be possible. That can happen, right? I remember you saying if you can take first place from 411, then take it. Oh, yes, I did that. So what's the problem? And you guys are getting the rank one, so congratulations. Ronnie, why you not shows us rank of pre-KVK? None of these guys are bad at this level. Someone has to lose. Exactly. All these teams that are playing at this level, they're all crazy, crazy teams. Rose is the king of healing in Arc. Well, listen, they don't have hundreds of millions of power. They don't have 5 million T5s to just throw around left and right. So they need to heal. I mean, they don't have any other options. That's that's their option. Then to maintain their T5s on the field, they need to heal. 401 is Imperium now. Well, congratulations for them. What happened to JWM? Did they win? The game haven't played yet. This is a 15 UTC. JWM versus SNO, the Frozen Empire. Click bell from Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. I don't have to, because I'm gonna live stream for another until the game is gonna start. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I clicked the bell. I just want to make you happy. Rose run out of steam fast. Cataluni, I did notice that when it gets towards the late game, they're kind of running out of steam. But you have to understand them that they don't have so many high power players, meaning that commanders and probably equipment can be an issue as well for them. So you can't blame them if they run out of steam when they go against such high power teams, which pretty much have everything they need, right? So for them, it's kind of struggle all the time. But there's no excuse. They got so far. The struggle is real, and they are prevailing. We are currently in KVK2, and I have Max, Alex, and YSG. Should I wait for KVK3 commanders or work on Eddie? You should only work on Edward if you're going to be a rally player. That will be my advice. Or if you just want a strong Archer March, or you want Edward to Miris for debuffing on the field because you have only nuking marches, then yes, you should go for Edward. But if you just want an Archer March, LCD YSG can do the trick. I can't get how Hong Kong Legends gets so much kills every single time. Usually other teams are 30 million, but Hong Kong Legends kills about 40 million each time. Crazy. Imagine how much troops Rose has to heal. If it's gonna be Rose versus Hong Kong Legends, yes, I just don't want to think about it. And they will do it. Even if they know they have the smallest chance of winning, they will do it. They will heal 15 million troops if they have to. What's your opinion about huge migration on 401? Well, that's how you get an Imperium Kingdom. Wants to... Hello, Legend Ronnie. How are you, brother? I'm fine, thank you. You want to see ranks in the pre-KVK? You must be all from 412. If that's what thinks is going to bring the KVK win. There you have it, the ranks. My rank is 34. I'm 20 million points in the pre-KVK. There you have the rankings. Don't you know we're at war? Hello, Legend Ronnie. How are you, brother? That's a nice name. Don't you know we're at war? Welcome to the stream. Heal or not, that's a different story. The low power alliance. I was surprised that you are not competing in this Osiris. We were, but we just got eliminated. What does membership include? I think you can read over there what perks offers. Only the higher levels gives you perks, like the level 4 and 5. The other perks, you just have access to these cool emojis from the super chat, and by having access to these cool emojis, I will also see your name in green, meaning that you will have priority on answering your question or reading your chat. And you're also supporting your boy Legend Ronnie by becoming a member to the channel. You see, you can, for example, you can do this nose pick. John Santos, what's better, Max Elcid first and Max Ramses, or Max Ramses first and Max Elcid second? Well, Exid is a tier 1 legendary. Ramses is a tier 3 legendary. So there's kind of a year between them. If you haven't maxed Elcid and you're at Ramses, then better max Ramses than Elcid at that point. I already showed the kingdom rankings of the pre-KVK. You can go back on the stream. And you're supporting me by getting me more Ronnie gold chests. Exactly, you're supporting the alliance as well. Marcus Harwich, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Or they can say hello to make all the supporter. There you go. You see the nice icon that Marcus has? That's a rip. That's a rip icon. He's supporting me for over a year. That's why he has that icon. And if you have a richest 2 years of supporting me, he's gonna have a different icon. You have Max, Richard, and YSG working on Alex 5510. Is good or going to unlock? You can unlock his first kill. The idea of Alexander should be to max kill him at some point. That would be recommended. Or the gems. You can drop the gems as well. No more rip. Where is cat picture? I just changed it for a little bit. Did you buy GTX 3090? No, I haven't bought that. I have a 2060. It's good enough. Hong Kong Legends is not easy to beat. Well, it definitely isn't. Let's see, what is this rally doing? How are we looking? 35 minutes until the next game. Oof. I can't wait. I really cannot wait I want this game to start now. I want people to start fighting. I'm so excited because I was not expecting Rose to win. I bet 1,000 because they are the underdogs and it's just worth it to put coins on them, right? But I was not expecting Rose to win and they won. So when you not expect something, oh no, when you expect something and it happens the opposite, that's when the excitement gets really high. That's when you get super excited. Ronnie, please remove your whiteboard. What whiteboard? I do that on the streams. People wanted full screen, but I can't remove that. That's the recent donations. On the live streams, I don't remove that. All right, listen, let's play some music until the next game. If I remember, I'll take it off after. Let me put some music. All right, I think that should be all right. So we have a little bit of music in the background. They never lost a match from beginning of season 2, but I bet on OV. Need a flash emoji. You really want me to add a flash emoji? How much you bet on Hong Kong Legends? Everything. If Hong Kong Legends loses, listen, I'll be very honest. There's almost 1,000 people watching right now. So hear me out. If Hong Kong Legends loses, I'll never in my life, but never as long as I play games that have a betting system with system like this, I'm never gonna buy that freaking bundle ever again. That's it. And nothing, nada, kaput. Zero. I'm not doing it again. If Hong Kong Legends is not gonna become champions, and I lose these marks for the 3rd time. I mean, you don't lose the marks, you still get the base marks, but I don't get the big part of the marks. Well, Hong Kong Legends gonna make it. I hope so. It's a trap. I think teams like Hong Kong Legends and OV only focus on Osiris League. Listen, very possible. But still, like I said, if Hong Kong Legends loses, I'm not buying this again. I just don't care what they put in it. I'm not doing it again. That's gonna be it. Eye for talent is like not existent for me if Hong Kong Legends is gonna lose. I don't care about Oryx, to be honest. I get something, I get something. I don't get, I don't get. It is what it is. But the Eye for talents, yes, because every single season I wanted the freaking thingy that you put in your city, the decorative structure. So they had one on season 2. I don't remember how it looked like. I really don't. That was a really, really nice one. The season 2, and I wanted it so much, and I just didn't make 100. Because Hong Kong Legends won. And I didn't bet on them. I think I bet towards the end, but I just didn't get enough coins. So yeah, if they lose, that's it. No more freaking bundles anymore. What if Hong Kong Legends won against Overlords? Well, it's the same thing. If they don't get champions, I lose these coins, and that's it. They need to get champions for me to get these marks. Those 328 marks. If they don't get champions, I'm never gonna buy this bundle again. Kingdom 374 or Hong Kong Legends will win Osiris League. That's my prediction as well. But you never know. Ronnie, what do you think? What? Dread Pirate Ross? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Well, all migrated to 1030 and invade. Oh yes, that can be a nice one. We can plan an invasion in 1030. If that happens, how much you want to bet that they're gonna pop 30-day shield just to make sure that they're gonna win and not lose troops? Now they definitely have to win. Oh yes, I hope they do. JWM will win, but in dreams. Don't Hong Kong Legends, so much pressure. I'm down for the invasion. Irish Dead is game. No, we don't do it now. Looks like we already have someone from Kingdom 30 and I was smelling it. We have Haxorix 45 over here. He's already laughing at the idea of us invading Kingdom 1030. Preemptive zeroing. Real Dimas, thank you very much. Kingdom 384 winning coins still not received. They're gonna get them. The game is still processing. I was thinking to bet on them but I knew that it's gonna be a pretty equal game. Between Boob's Lifestyle and Kingdom 374, I knew that it's gonna be a pretty equal game. So I said, you know what, no, I'm not gonna bet. Plus, it was kind of in their favor, so I wasn't getting a lot. Hong Kong Legends different level in Osiris League, but a lot of what if still the Frozen Emperor will make us rich. It's very possible, you know. I mean, I will get 11,000 coins if they win this. I'm gonna get the stuff from the shop that I need. The sculptures, I'm gonna get all this. Maybe the decoration as well. If the Frozen Empire is gonna be JWM, hell yeah, I'm just gonna empty the shop. Make sure that I got my stuff, and who knows after that. We're joking, but kinda not joking. Irish then? Shut it. Is JWM lose again? They need new strategy master. Third loss, I'm gonna slap them. Why voted Snow? I didn't vote Snow. It's no vote. I bet on Snow because if they win, I'm gonna get a whole lot of coins. This is why I bet on them. The same way I bet on Rose, and I got 1,900 extra. That's the reason I'm betting on Snow. If Snow is gonna win, I'm gonna get 11,000 extra. Please, Snow, make us rich. Ronnie, I can afford 2 legendaries. Should I go for Attila Takeda or Saladin Takeda for 70% field fights, 30% rallies, Ark of Osiris? That's a tricky question. If you really want specifically for Ark of Osiris, for field battle, Saladin is better. Skill damage is much better in Ark of Osiris. I mean, that's my opinion. Over normal damage. But for rally, it's Attila Takeda. Saladin Takeda will not do anything in rallies. So you pretty much have to choose. You either want for rallies or you want for field battles. On the other hand, in KVK, Attila Takeda is amazing to fill hospitals. It's crazily amazing. Please, Snow, make us rich. Will all work in your favor for the sweet, sweet decoration. You will see. I hope so. I mean, that's what I bet for, coins. I'm here for the fun. I'm here for the win. I'm here to join, to enjoy and entertain. That's what I'm here for. I'm not holding any sides or anything like that. Is there a minimum 10x investment for field battles, Attila Takeda? You need Takeda max for field battles, and Attila you need the first skill max, and after that you get him to level 60. But Takeda you need him max. Is it possible to 0 1 billion player? Of course. Everything is possible, man. Alright, let's launch another rally. Mina double C cows. Patron, decoration is a big fat elephant, but I'm happy that I got. I know, I just want them for achievements. I'm pretty sure because the decorations are starting to matter for achievements as well, and I care about achievements recently. I want to have as many achievements as possible. For my Pioneer of Fate. Or is it? No, it's just Pioneer. I just added Fate because it sounds awesome. But it's just Pioneer. I want my all-out Rumble design. So we need to enter the Great Ziggurat at least once. Man, without that I can't make it. And the 10 points from the level 9 Bard Forts. Yeah, I need to do that as well. My god, 100 level 9 Bard Forts. I'm most likely gonna pay my brother to rally forts. I'm not gonna do forts. I hate forts so bad. I'll be very honest. Divine Child, that's not gonna happen. The next one that's gonna happen is with Ishida being max skill. And apply teams, that's not gonna happen. Persian Dream, Heliopolis, and there it is. The decorative structures. Harvest Goddess, Winter's Pride, which I don't have them. Amber Bastard, I think that was the one from season 2. With the marks. But you needed 100 marks to get it. which it was impossible if you were not putting coins on the ones that will win. It was freaking impossible. Fountain of Life Goddess. Yeah, look at that, all these decorations. Ishida Mitsunari, that's where I'm gonna get another 20 points, and I think that's gonna be it. Max Skill Wu, not gonna happen. Charmaine, not gonna happen. Leonidas, nah. Not gonna happen as well. Nelson Lee, I'm king in 1939. Migration open in 7-9 days. Interested? Find Spooy Boy. If you guys are interested in a new kingdom that probably goes in KVK2 next. Do you think Kingdom 374 will beat JWM if JWM wins versus SNO? I think Kingdom 374 has a very high chance of beating JWM, yeah. That's what I think. Troops in hospital. Won't get you 2 billion power. Bastard was season 1 and Harvest of Gods was season 2. Alright, thank you very much for that. Because I don't have them. Yeah, I didn't know that. So you probably have them. You betted on the right things and you got them. It's very good for you. If you care that much, should have split your coins. You got a point over there about splitting the coins, but I just felt at some point that it doesn't matter, because when you buy the bundle you get a very low amount. So when you put everything on your first team, it's like 100 and something. It's 248. It's like 12 coins that you get from the bundle. You get 2 from the system, and you can get 2 more for the first week, so that's 16. And is times 32? No, I think it's times 16. It shows, yeah, it's times 16. So that's 160. That's 192 that you can get by putting on all on one. Yeah, that's the reason why I think I put all on one. As I said, 192, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get this as well, and the rest of the materials, and there you have it, 192. Probably got too greedy, you know, just going all on one. I was hoping to get the materials too, but hey, if they're gonna win, they win it. No. 1561, boom, Raver. Hey Ronnie, what is the minimum Guan becomes open field ready, please? I would say that 5111 and level 60 is good to go, but you want to drop in a couple more skills on 3rd and 4th. Hope for the best. Please stop doing maths. Why? Am I so bad at math? The hunter before migration. Is there any new real news about next legendary skin? I think I was just checking the skin and I've seen a new skin. Let me just go ahead and check again. Or was just my imagination? White Tower. Oh, this is the last one scroll. No, there is no new skin. Probably on the next update we're gonna find a new legendary skin. Oh, I need one more design for my... Yeah, that's why I want to get the Creepwood Cabin. I need one more permanent design, but I'm gonna get the White Tower to get the 20 permanent designs achievement for my Pioneer achievements. Going to be super rich if GWN loses. Oh, tell me about it. Minimum investment on Gohan is maxed. Iris then... Gohan works before he's maxed as well. Don't really need to max him. He's very strong. Mario Ruse, thank you very much. I got my Khan Max and 5551 Saladin. I'm very disappointed. They don't have good trades. Well, you must be doing something very wrong. I mean, Genghis Khan and Saladin, they are very strong together or even separate. If you're just testing 1 versus 1 with heavy pay-to-win players. I don't know what else to say. And the second thing, Paramvir, Genghis Khan is too much random number generated, RNG, like people say. And what is that? Is literally luck. You can check Genghis Khan expertise. It's all about luck. If he gets the luck at the start, he's winning. Any leak for new Archer commanders? Nothing yet. Most likely in the next update. John Sanders, I have maxed El Cid and maxed Ramses. Who's better at primary and secondary? I would put El Cid first so you can get the skill talent tree if you have them both maxed. Minimum investment on all infantry commanders is maxed. Iris then is making a YouTube channel and is going to advise you about infantry. All you have to do is just max skill the infantry commanders and make sure you get them to level 60, and also make sure that you put full legendary equipment and they will do great on the field. That's the best infantry guide by Iris then. Guan5155. Oh boy, oh yes, he's insane. From Pikachu 95. So there's no special news about new legendary skin. No, there isn't. The new legendary skin is a lie. Legend Ronnie, hey. What to do if you lose 2 KVK in a row, thinking to migrate? We cannot get to the zone 5. Well, listen, I lost 2 KVKs and I didn't migrate. So it's an option if you want to migrate or not. Sounds like a solid guide. That the sausage. I know, right? It's easy to remember. It's short, it's consistent, and easy to remember. All you have to do is just max all legendary, give them legendary equipment, get them to level 60, and that's it, you're done. You have all you need. No minimum investment, just max them. That's it. Max them because we need garrisons in KVK, so max your infantry. Minamoto and Double C. Cavs is the top. If you want kills, kinda is. Let us see your clan. I don't have a clan, I have an alliance. This is my clan. Or this is my guild. We are a band of misfits. I don't know how we got together, but we got together. And we're pulling things. Kindly help. Who to max? William 5-1, Alex 5-5, or Takeda 5-5. From Yamel, it depends if you have more cav commanders or you have more infantry commanders, and that will give you the answer. But William, I would just get him to 5-5-5-1. You don't need to max William, to be honest. Just make him useful for field battle so you can benefit from his 4 skill. And if you have to max, I would probably do Alex before Takeda. I've been in 7 KVKs. Lost in 6. The schmuck. You're the hero, bro. You're the hero of the live stream. 7 KVKs, a lot 6. I think that one that you won, you probably got drunk for a couple of days. Just take away every day. Good drinks, good food. Hey, I won KVK. After 6 losses, the 7th one was a charm. Doesn't matter how you won. You don't need to give us details. You don't. Check Discord. The win was with Ronnie? Oh! When we went against Soviet Supreme in KVK 3? Because after that I lost too. After that we lost to KVKs. Ronnie opens those gifts. See if there is gold chest. Do we have gold chests? No, there's no gold chests. What is happening is people joining my rally. Ronnie, I got zeroed. Well, rebuild back. Shomile, thank you very much. I've been 4 and win 4. Mohammed, oh, that sounds cool. Ronnie, you're not playing any music. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, there is music playing in the background. You just need to turn in your mic louder. What's up, bro? Did I miss the stream already? You missed Rose versus UCS, a crazy and amazing game. Should buy out the shop to show us what's in the packs on live stream. I'm not sponsored to do that. Other content creators, they get sponsored by the company. I'm not. It is what it is. King Raider, after I migrated from the last kingdom, they won the KVK. Maybe I'm the bad luck. I'm starting to think that sometimes as well. New archers, Cyrus the Great and Lublu. What? What's those names? Cyrus, okay, but Lublu or Lubu? Lubu. I don't even heard of him. Yes, Rose win and Ronnie lost his voice. I remember Soviet telling Rome warriors stay and rebuild their kingdom, but look at who in New Kingdom now. Ten minutes left. Go, go, go. Wow, did time pass so fast? That was unexpectedly fast. Yes, 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and oh my god, the second crazy game of the day is going to start. Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. I hope you're all excited and want to see this one. Bro, if he's getting zeroed in the live stream, he knows what he's doing. He's doing it for the content, most likely. You don't have to spam in the chat. Ronnie looks low. I know, right? I need more. I'll get more. Hey Ronnie, who is the best Arc Garrison? Who is the best pair for YSG? JWM match, I have no idea. It's probably gonna be other streamers if you really want to watch JWM. I'm going to do Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends, but I'm pretty sure this match will be streamed elsewhere, or someone else will stream it for sure. Who are your opponents? I know 412 and 446. 416 and 438. Wow, did I manage to remember all 4 of them? That's crazy. Zenobia is best. Yeah, she's really strong if you reinforce the building. She's doing amazing. It happens. Ritik Porwell, it happens, man. I mean, someone has to lose, right? That's kind of makes sense. Yeah, well, that's what I'm focusing on: Overlords and Hong Kong Legends. Constantine, our Attila, if you need to choose an MG, 438, our allies from last season are also our opponents. Oh, the ones that didn't build out? That's great. I mean, I personally got nothing with them, but they didn't even build out. So it's gonna be fine with me to we'll see. We'll see what things gonna happen. You know, King's Land is gonna be the decisive battle. Dude, I didn't see Rock official YouTube. Well, I think it's starting when the broadcast is starting. Right? No, it's not start. Yeah, I think it's starting at the same time when the game starts. So in 5 minutes, I believe it starts. I'm pretty sure they will do JWM as well. I think so. I don't know. Lubian is an infantry. All three kingdoms warriors are infantry or cavs. Hello, boss Ronnie from India. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the stream and everyone else. Hope you're gonna enjoy the next game because this is gonna be the second bloodiest game of today. So far, all games have been amazing. Sandra Alvarez, hello. Legend Ronnie, I just watched your Arc match video last night. Makes me wish my team had any coordination at all. Instead, we got slapped like 50k to 12k. Yeah, some coordination helps a lot. Can you show pre-KVK ranks? Holy moly. Guys, you are killing me. Alright, I'm gonna do it once, and that's it. There you have it. You wanna see the individual. You wanna see Ahmad Aziz? You have it. You see him over there. You're all happy? Wet your pants a little? And there you have the kingdom ranking as well. 1, 2, and 3. There you have them. Alright, now can we get back to Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends? Ronnie, which is the strongest kingdom in the game? Since there is a lot of new crazy kingdoms like 1636. It's hard to tell which is the strongest kingdom, but KVK wise, there is a lot of strong kingdoms. The answer is K16. There you have it from Marcos Helwich. Hey Ronnie, what can you say on Dragotin's new kingdom? Best of luck, have fun. Hong Kong Legends, go on, go, yes. 307 and 916 the best, someone says. Domar Keen. It's actually surprising. Hope for a fun match again. Oh, definitely it's gonna be a crazy game. Overalls versus Hong Kong Legends. Fury, I never said that 412 can't compete 411 in events. It's just someone mistranslating you what I said on the live stream. The live stream is there. So that's just false assumptions that people said. Someone said that 412 can do it, and I just said do it. If you can. It's a total misinterpretation and misunderstanding. I never said anything what you're stating over there. Alright, that's it. No more chatting and more action. 1 minute and 45 seconds until this game is gonna start. And ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be the next crazy game of the day, Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. Hong Kong Legends for the win. We're already seeing someone hate him, wishes Hong Kong Legends to win because we bet on Hong Kong Legends so much. But you never know. Overlords, it is a force to reckon. You can't judge Overlords by the fact that they lost a game. They are a very, very strong team and they can come back from this. They can. They have the power for it. Hong Kong Legends champs. So far I lost all bets. Well, you should always know that betting on the underdogs can bring you a lot of benefits. Go, go, go home, Hong Kong Legends. Oh, someone wants Hong Kong Legends to lose. Coin 2, Sir Ronnie. How much you spend your money in Rock? As much as I have. I spent everything in Rock. Rock is my life. Bogdan, none of them. Pray for me. I want to win my bets. Pray for the win. 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Get your beverage ready. Get your popcorn ready. And this is going to start. The countdown has started for the game. Bring home Hong Kong Legends. My Alliance 2 team is losing as 30 players versus 23 something. Oof, that sounds pretty bad. 2T, go Rose. Ah, I saw you, bro, in the middle. You done something that I didn't like, 2T. Let's go. Let's go. Watch, watch, watch. Overlords versus Hong Kong Legends. And on the left side, we have the challengers, Overlords. Looking very strong, very powerful team, a force to reckon, versus the unbeatable Hong Kong Legends who demolished everything in their path. Doesn't matter the size or the numbers, they just kill everything. Will they be able to prevail once more in this game? We will see that soon enough, but why are they not all porting in? Are they doing the same thing when 10 players port in on the last second? That's a weird strategy. Oh no, hold on. Having an order to teleport in, it can help a lot. Now the reason I'm saying that is because if you want some players to be further in the front, then that's the best way you do it. You make sure, because you have 3 minutes on the preparation, you don't have to instantly click and get in, because you're just gonna watch for 3 minutes and do nothing. So making sure that the players who are not teleporting first, or the players that needs to stay as in front as possible, will teleport in first. That can give you an advantage. Couple of seconds, half a minute, it's still an advantage. Because the back players, if they teleport anyway, what's the point if they are in the front? It doesn't help them in any situation. So you want the players who teleport first in the back. Does that make sense? You can have 15 players in the back and then you have 15 players in the front which will not teleport first. So that, I believe, is what Hong Kong Legends is doing right here. Overlords, on the other hand, I didn't manage to see very much, but I think they all teleported in the same time. They even have Doctor Strange. And where is John Wick? Saladin is leading. I think John Wick changed his name. I know his power. This must be him. Monkey Ruffy. That's him. You can't hide from me. That's him. I know him by his dad, his skills, and his power. That's John Wick right there. And so I think someone else named John Wick. He can't run away from me. Doesn't matter what he does. He just changed his name. Oops, spoiler alert, I done it. My apologies. John Cena? Where's John Cena? No, there's no John Cena. No, that's him. 100%. I know my boys. Trust me. You can't see him, Ronnie. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. All right, so we got Monkey Rafi, aka John Cena, which you can't see. We got Saladin, which has stopped, or am I lagging? I think yeah, I'm lagging. That was a big detour going for that outpost. All right, the first thing first, we all know we're gonna see the tier 1s going really fast to capture the obelisks and outposts. Pretty much these teams, they know what they're doing. So having an even start is pretty much what is gonna happen on both sides. The next thing that matters the most is which team is gonna have the best starting, right? So we are seeing right now someone marching very fast towards the Shrine of War to get in position as fast as possible on the Shrine of War. And he's taking a small detour. Thank you very much for the sub to get this outpost. And Unicorn went in and out that fast. Wow, yeah, he just got hasty departure. Look at that. Small maneuvers just to get there as fast as possible. Ethelflaed has the support talentry. It has the hasty departure from the support talentry. So just going in and out, he just gets a lot of march speed. There's very nice maneuvers. We also see rallies going in, rallies going out, and marches going in all direction. Are we going to see some aggressive moves from Hong Kong Legends right at the beginning of the game? We're going to find out soon enough, but there's not many players marching on the bottom. This is very surprising, or they are very slow. Or there is a lot marching, but they are very slow. 4 rallies out from each side. All obelisks are being double rallied right now. Each side sending 1 rally towards each obelisk. That's what's happening. Any sneaky maneuvers that we're gonna see? I don't see anything yet so far. It looks like overall just want to play a half and a half game to start with, and then probably gonna go on from there. Some players going straight into the middle. The one that you cannot see. The one's name that we cannot speak. Alright, obelisks are being secured. 30 player versus 30 players. 6 minutes into the game and nothing crazy is happening right now. Looks like someone is playing around with a double C. Can't touch this. No. That's what that player is singing right now. Just going around, dancing like a boss. Oh, that player is gonna get a few hits. Oh, that was Monerzi. What have you done? Oh, that's gonna cost you 50,000 troops at least. No, Mark Lee, that was a mistake. You should have gone back. Now he can use that. Exactly, you should have not do that. Now he's gonna escape. What have you done? You just let him escape. Bro, Mark Lee, that's your fault. I'm just joking. There was a nice getaway car from that OV player. And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Hong Kong Legends is gathering up for an offensive maneuver on this desert altar. But looks like Overlord is also preparing for a big push. This is getting very exciting. Both teams, they so much want to fight one another. They're already gathering up and getting ready for the action. Both buildings are getting heavily secured right now. Sending troops to stand in the caravans, that's also really good. Looks like Hong Kong Legends is trying something over here with this Sky Altar, but there's no room for weakness. You're playing against overlords. You should know that better. They know how to start their own game. Let's see. Which one will get in first? And overlords got in first. If you want to get in IC plus, you need to stay on the round circle. So we're starting with a half and a half. There's nothing crazy going on right at the start, except that Overlord is going for a heavy push over here on the desert altar already. 7 minutes before the arc is going to spawn, this building is surrounded by Hong Kong Legends marches, and looks like Overlords just want to play aggressive. This is mind-blowing, and there's not even a whole lot of marches over here. This is unbelievable what is happening over here right now. This is like just 3 kills for Hong Kong Legends, if you want to call it like that. I'm not sure why is this happening. I think this is gonna cost Overlords a little bit, to be honest. Was this on purpose? I have no idea. Was that the plan? Hardly less likely. Let's see how things are gonna play out later on, but that's a lot of marches that just got demolished. It looks like Hong Kong Legends, they want to play safe, they want to play for a point game. Middle is almost there, 6 minutes until the arc is going to spawn, and looks like Hong Kong Legends, they are going heavy on the top side. Overlords is in a little bit of a trouble over here. A lot of marches getting demolished by Overlords. I think this is a +1 on this maneuver for Hong Kong Legends. More marches joining in on this murder ball, and wow, even more reinforcements coming in for Overlords. Rally is going in as well. This is gonna be madness. Which team is gonna win this murder ball? Who knows? Both teams are keep sending reinforcements. They are already sending marches in the middle, 5 minutes until the arc is going to spawn, and this is looking crazy. I was not expecting this kind of skirmish right before the arc. Both teams know how important the arc is, and this is highly unexpected. And looks like Overlord is just having the numbers right now. But I believe what Hong Kong Legends is doing, and that is a very smart move, they're trying to separate themselves, or at least trying to separate as many marches as possible from the murder ball. And now Overlord is mobilizing middle. They just weaken a lot of marches, and then they are not trying to finish them off. All these marches, they are very, very weak. And that is a very smart move. I'm not sure if that is what the players plan, but they are just not finishing them off, because that means that they need to go back and refresh. So these players literally have to march all the way to this building to smash their marches. Look at that. So that was a lot of wasted time. And now Overlord is heavily mobilizing middle, and I believe Hong Kong Legends is doing the same, but I don't think Hong Kong Legends has the marches right now for this mobilization. I think Overlords will just be able to get this first arc, while Hong Kong Legends 3 minutes and 50 seconds until the arc, and they are still going so heavy on this building. The swarm is real on this desert altar. Looks like Saladin is coming back in defense. That Zenobia is receiving reinforcements, which is really great. But look how fast marches are getting demolished by Zenobia. This must be a Zenobia and Theodora right there in Garrison, which is doing some amazing work. Let's see, is Hong Kong Legends managing to put some pressure over here as well? They are trying to find some weak spots. This building definitely needs reinforcements. There's a Zenobia and YSS over there in Garrison. And there's a Chandra Gupta, which is doing some work. Whoa, there's Chandra and Genghis? Or that's just my imagination? Chandra? I think it's Genghis. It's really hard to tell. Must be Genghis. Oh right, so look at that. Hong Kong Legends causing points disruption on both buildings. I was not expecting this because there was so many marches from Overlords. Wow, this was amazing. That was a big blow for Overlords, causing points disruption on both buildings. And look at the amount of marches Hong Kong Legends has in the middle right now. That is fantastic, right? I was not expecting Hong Kong Legends to be able to do a big push over there on the building, and in the same time being able to mobilize a significant amount of force in the middle to counter Overlords for this arc right now. what is happening right here from Hong Kong Legends. This is very nice maneuver. Very nice maneuver. A pressure on this Rhino of War as well, but seems to be not very successful. Is Hong Kong Legends trying to keep this? Yes, they are. They already put a Garrison over there. There is a YSS and most likely a Theodora as well, defending that Hong Kong Legends building. They try to keep it for as long as possible, and a lot of Overlord's marchers are getting demolished. This rally is getting demolished as well. There was most likely just a distraction. More players coming in from Overlords, more reinforcements. Some Hong Kong Legends players are trying to stop the reinforcements, especially the fast marchers. It looks like Overlords, they are finally taking back their desert altar, which is their desert altar. A very nice push, I think it was on this Shrine of War, but unsuccessful from Overlords. Divine Aid have been used by Saladin and Shield in the middle, and the fight for the first arc has started, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute until the arc is going to spawn, and looks like both teams are clashing with each other. So Hong Kong Legends used the attack buff, and yeah, they used it quite a while ago because I already see it on them. And Overlords use the attack and defense buff. Now, will Hong Kong Legends gonna have the defense buff as well, or they are happy with just attack? No, they use the defense buff as well. So both teams have both buffs in the middle, attack and defense. Which one is gonna grab the first arc? It's hardly to tell. You see how well they play. This is how you should play arc. You need a small murder ball over there, a very small murder ball. Keep all the marches in there and just hope for the best. Keep targeting opponents. 5 seconds until this arc is going to spawn. This is getting really exciting. Which team is gonna grab the first arc? That's it, the arc has appeared. And if you want to ask me who is grabbing the arc, I cannot tell you. But I see a small countdown over here on this side. And Monkey Rafi, the one name that we cannot speak, he's captured the arc. That is our superstar, John Wick, ladies and gentlemen. He captured the arc and he dragged it further down. Looks like Overlord's murder ball is winning, or at least is getting very big right now. They managed to get back their buildings. Hong Kong Legends is doing a little bit more in advantage of points per minute. Monkey Rafi has captured the arc again. The same player, but he lost control of it. Oof. Is Hong Kong Legends starting to lose a lot of marches? It definitely looks like that they are losing a lot of marches. So many captures right now. IC Plus captured it, but he lost control of it in the same time. I'm pretty sure they know the names and they are just trying to kill them or drag them down. More players coming from behind, both Overlord and again Monkey Rafi has captured the arc of Osiris. How far will he get it with his Guan Yu? Not very far, but he's already dragging that arc very far down. I'm not sure if Hong Kong Legends still want to dedicate more marches for this arc. This first arc is not looking in their favor. They are leading with 1,200 points right now because they've done some points disruption, but that can cost them the arc. So if they don't cause more points disruption, then losing this arc was not a very good advice, or not a very good choice. Probably they didn't plan to lose this arc, but right now the murder ball from Overlords is super big, ladies and gentlemen, and Overlords will get this arc. Although, if we remember very correctly, when Hong Kong Legends went and fought against one AVG, they managed to toy with the arc until it didn't mean anything. Is that going to happen? Is that what they want to do again? They just want to let them take the arc and then just play with them as much as possible. You never know. Reinforcements waiting for the rally. I think the rally could use some reinforcements. There is a Chandra Gupta and William. Very interesting choice. First arc kinda belongs to Overlords. Couple more players going in from Hong Kong Legends, trying to cause disruption here and there. What? Hold on. Like I was saying, the same thing they've done with one AVG. I'm not sure if you all noticed, but a lot of Overlords players just tried to went back. Yeah, some of them already went back and they're trying to get back on the building and trying to push some offensive. But hey, the Arc is not delivered yet. Mimics has captured the Arc. There's still some forces from Hong Kong Legends over there, but the murder from Overlords is way bigger. Yes, I've noticed they lost the obelisk, but the obelisk will just gonna reduce them the ability to teleport for 3 minutes. So it's not really that important. I mean, personally, I don't see such an importance taking the obelisk. At the beginning of the game, yes, because they cannot teleport, but later into the game, unless you're just sending one quick march, which is probably what they sent. Yeah, it was just one march, which is fine. Is Hong Kong Legends dedicating even more marches for this arc? Is that going to happen? Right now, they are leading with 1,600 points. Probably they want to buy as much time as possible, and probably they just want to cause as many points disruption as possible. The William hype died down pretty quick. There is no rally on this desert altar. Marches are going to reinforce. That would have been a very nice moment to just try to grab it, but looks like Hong Kong Legends is going heavily trying to get this arc. Very interesting play from Hong Kong Legends. If they lose the first arc, just trying to hold it down for as much as possible. Oh, there you go. This one failed. This offensive maneuver on the Sky Altar didn't went as good. Overlord did a very nice defense. So I don't think it worked in their favor what they wanted to do, because I think that their plan is to stop the arc for as much as possible and in the same time cause points disruption on the building, which is not a bad strategy, but it's a very risky one. Rather just grab the arc, you know, and just get it done. That's what Overlord is trying to do. Monkey Rafi has captured the Arc of Osiris again. Our star. Oh yeah, there you go with his Belisarius. But someone already targeted him pretty fast. He's just gonna be there. He's gonna deliver it. Still, it's gonna be, the points is gonna be in favor of Overlords of this arc. And they're not trying to hold the arc. Maybe can't get in. Oh yes, he got in. He successfully delivered the arc, and ladies and gentlemen, Overlords is leading by 1,400. This is amazing. This is something that nobody has expected. Hong Kong Legends to lose the lead in points, but they are always keeping the lead on points. This is literally insane. What's happening right now? 1,400 lead for Overlords. Have anyone even expected that? 15k on Overlords. So many different opinions in the chat. Hong Kong Legends is going to win. Overlords is going to win. Nobody knows yet who's going to win. This was just the first arc. 1,400 lead for Overlords. That is a very good lead. But looks like Hong Kong Legends is heavily mobilizing on this desert altar. They want to cause some points disruption. Marchers are getting ready for reinforcements. Big swarm on the Shrine of Life over there. The rally didn't get any reinforcements. Yikes. Big swarm on this desert altar. They need, Hong Kong Legends need to cause some points disruption right now. Is very crucial for them, because overall just have the lead. Let's see what is happening on this building. Is overall gonna try a push? Oh yes, heavy mobilization from Overlords on this desert altar. They want to go as heavy as they can on this building. They need reinforcements. what is happening on the top building. Will they manage to capture it? Zenobia is not looking well, ladies and gentlemen. It's hanging on a thread. Reinforcements went in, and more reinforcements are going in. People are just putting in everything they have to try to keep this building. That Chandragupta is doing some work, and there you have it. The desert altar has gone down, and Hong Kong Legends caused points disruption for Overlords. Will Overlords do the same to Hong Kong Legends? Is that an infantry rally? That's a Chandragupta, but I just can't click on it. It's too laggy. Alright, so the swarm from Overlords is real. Looks like we have a YSS in the Garrison. More marches are most likely going in. Yep, there you go. Reinforcements going in, and reinforcements need to be on point in that desert altar, because the swarm from Overlords is real right now. They need to try to demolish some marches to make room for reinforcement. That YSS and I suppose Theodora, or is a Wu. YSS and Wu, very possible. YSS and Wu is also a very nice and strong combination for mix of troops. So much blood is happening on this Ark of Osiris right now, but looks like Hong Kong Legends is holding strong on that desert altar. Probably it will go down. You never know. Hong Kong Legends, they are very well known for very good reinforcements. YSS is doing some work over there, but it's getting very, very thin. The marches are also losing their strength, and I think this is going to be a solid defense by Hong Kong Legends. Overlord managed to cause points. Hong Kong Legends managed to cause points disruption on this one. Overlords got it back, and looks like Hong Kong Legends, they want to get it back. 4 minutes and 30 seconds until the next arc is going to spawn, and looks like they are going crazy on the buildings. Points disruption on the bottom sky altar as well by Hong Kong Legends. Hong Kong Legends, they are doing so great on the buildings. This is literally insane. Thank you very much for the subs. This is just a distraction rally. Again, points disruption for Overlords. Hong Kong Legends is trying to mobilize middle already. 3 minutes and 50 seconds with some weak marches. I'm not sure if that is a good idea, but they are mobilizing middle. Do we see any Overlords marches? Just 4 marches. 3 minutes and 40 seconds until the arc is going to spawn, and both teams went so heavy on the buildings. Overlords is leading with 1,400 right now. Pretty impressive. Nobody has expected that. Everyone was expecting Hong Kong Legends to get the super lead and just demolish and crush Overlord, but it's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. Hong Kong Legends is not on the driver's seat right now. They are behind in the points per minute. Overlords is heavily mobilizing middle. Hong Kong Legends is trying to mobilize middle right now. I think their mobilization time on the middle is not the greatest on this game. Thank you very much for the sub, whoever is subbing. All right, both teams are emerging in the middle. Arc is gonna spawn in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And wow, are both teams really heavily mobilizing middle? Oh yes, they are. Looks like Overlord, they want the next arc by any means necessary. Hong Kong Legends is also heavily mobilizing middle, but not as many troops as Overlords. Overlords, they have way more marches in the middle. On the same time, Hong Kong Legends, they are holding this sky altar for as long as possible. The gap is closing in on the points per minute. Hong Kong Legends is hooping back some of the points. It's just about 800 lead right now for Overlords. But the next arc is going to be more crucial than you can think about. And looks like Hong Kong Legends is already went in, is already pushing in. They are already going offensive. They don't want to spend more time, and they want a piece of this. They want a piece of Overlords, and Overlord said, you know what, come and get it. We have that one piece that you want. We're going to give you 2 pieces, not just one, because we have it. And this is what is happening. Both teams fighting for the next arc, which, like I'm just saying, is going to be the most important arc, the next one. I haven't seen any buffs, but that's because most likely of the lag. The amount of lag that is happening right now. 1 minute until the arc is spawning, and I see a lot of sad faces from Hong Kong Legends. This is not looking great for Hong Kong Legends. They are playing their usual strategy, and I don't think that is paying off so well for them. War drums have been used, but that's a little bit too late, and I just crash. We will be just right back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and let's see what is happening to the other game. Holy moly, scrappy-oly. The Frozen Empire is on the lead, ladies and gentlemen, which most likely most of you are super excited about that news. They are on the lead, but we're going to go back and we're going to watch our game. To the death. Hong Kong Legends used to the death. This is unexpected. This is out of this world. Wow, that was a very important cooldown, in Hong Kong Legends just use it. They don't want to lose this arc. They are noticing that they are losing this arc. This is insane. They use one of the most expensive cooldowns. Swift Stride. Whoa. They want to keep this arc by any means necessary. And if they don't get this arc, it's going to be so hard for them to coup back on points. It's going to be unreal, and looks like Overlords is all over this arc. Yes, Hong Kong Legends, look at that. Oh, so many sad faces. Ovi is capturing the arc, and they are keep capturing the arc, and this is not looking good for Hong Kong Legends. Really not looking good. More marches are being sent middle by Overlord, and this is it. I said this. Overlords just learn from the game, from K374. They learn how things need to be played, that how important the arc is. They lost once, Overlords, in the round of 32, if I'm correct. That's when they lost a game, and they showed them how important the arc is over the building. And Hong Kong Legends didn't get that, apparently. And they even used that skill to the death. They even used that, which, if they wanted to, they should have used that way sooner. That was wasted skill, because Overlord is getting this arc, and there's not gonna be plus points for Hong Kong Legends in this moment. And that's it. Overlord is getting the second arc, ladies and gentlemen. That is a done deal. That is really a done deal by Overlords. A lot of people disconnected. See, I'm not the only one that disconnects. Almost a win for Overlords. Yes, I highly agree. Very nice move from Overlords. And the fact that Hong Kong Legends used that buff to the death, that's gonna cost them dearly. I don't think they will be able on the next arc to coup back the points. This is insane what is happening right now. Overlords delivering the second arc, which is going to put them on a big lead. This is 3,500 points. It's going to put them on a 3,000 lead versus Hong Kong Legends. Pressure on the buildings from Hong Kong Legends, but that is just not enough. And there you have it. The arc is going in on the desert altar. Points for Overlords, doing so amazing on the second arc. And The problem is Overlords will have fight to the death on the last arc or the third arc, which is not gonna be good for Hong Kong Legends. The Sky Altar didn't do much. Rally without reinforcements. Hong Kong Legends need to gather their thoughts because right now they are pretty behind by 3,400 points. They are behind. And now Overlord is preparing for a heavy maneuver, for a heavy push on this Shrine of War. 3,400 leads, something that nobody have expected. Such a comeback from Overlord. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. Something that nobody could have seen, nobody could have foreseen this. Overlords leading for a very big chunk of time, taking the first arc, taking the second arc, and now fighting for the win. Hong Kong Legends, if they don't get the last arc, that's gonna be it. With the last arc, they have a chance of coming back. But right now, they really need to gather their thoughts. They really need to group up and figure this out, because Overlords is all over the situation. Playing in group, playing in a big murder balls just pays off. Hong Kong Legends is trying to be everywhere. They literally trying to be everywhere, but it's not paying off. Overlords, they just study their strategy and they are just countering, playing in bigger groups and getting the wins, getting the points they needed. Reinforcements for the Chandragupta rally. Marches from Hong Kong Legends going in straight for the swarm. They need to cause points disruption, but sad faces after sad faces. Yep. Big swarm from Hong Kong Legends. But reinforcements are also going in from Overlords. I think that Zenobia is just going to survive. Still a lot of marches around. A lot of marches swarming. Heavy pressure on that Zenobia. And I think that might just go down. No. Some reinforcements went in. More reinforcements went in. Look at that. Zenobia is recovering her health. As crazy as it sounds. Still a big swarm from Hong Kong Legends right now. More reinforcements went in. The rally has been demolished. So Chandragupta is not really working that great. I'm not sure why they are not using Attila. So now it's just the swarm and there's no rally. And it's very easy to reinforce the building. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Ilijic, you are right. Overlords leading by 3,500 points. The Frozen Empire leading against JWM. So much unexpected. This Osiris is one of the best. This season, yes, is one of the best season ever in terms of gameplay. Big push from Hong Kong Legends on the Shrine of War as well, but that Zenobia is looking too good. I don't think there will be any problems. Push from Overlords as well, but nothing very crazy. What's happening on the Shrine of War? Just a swarm with a little bit of rally. 4 minutes and 40 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. It looks like Hong Kong Legends is already mobilizing middle. This is it. They know that this is gonna be it. This is, if they don't get this arc, it's gonna be over. So they are trying to adapt, sending already marches in the middle, sending everything they have, trying to get as much territory as possible. Looks like points disruption is gonna happen on the Sky Altar. This is a fresh rally with a proper murder ball. Holy moly, Scrabioli. Look at that firepower over there. There's nothing else that can save the Sky Altar right now. And that's it. Points disruption. At least on one of the buildings. Still, Overlords is leading by a whole lot. But some points disruption does help. So it looks like Hong Kong Legends is already in the middle, trying to gain as much territory as possible. This is a very nice move from them. But they don't have to the death anymore. That is extra points that Overlords have. Overlords have fight to the death, which is one of the most deadliest skills. Everyone knows about that. How will Hong Kong Legends gonna overcome that skill. This is gonna be it. And look at, holy Jesus, the mobilization from Hong Kong Legends into the middle. This is what I'm talking about, adaptation from Hong Kong Legends. Look at that, they are all over the middle right now. If Hong Kong Legends is gonna get this arc, it's gonna put them on the lead in front of Overlords. All marches, it's all hands on deck. It's now or never. They get this arc or they don't get any. And this is gonna be it. The last move. The last fight. Ooh, looks like that Saladin might just get the desert altar alone. What is happening? Looks like it. Look, one-man army. He's doing it. All marches, look at that. Everything from Hong Kong Legends is going middle, or they're trying to cause point disruption on the Shrine of War. Will definitely play out. Looks like Overlord is gathering. What? Is that a lag? No. Hong Kong Legends, they are already pushing in. Wow, they are not waiting any moment. They are already pushing in. They are already starting to fight. That's a very, very good move for Hong Kong Legends. Looks like Overlord is using defense. Hong Kong Legends, they use attack and defense as well. I'm expecting to the death. I'm expecting that from Overlords to try to demolish these marches as fast as possible. But Hong Kong Legends is having the battlefield so far away from the arc. So far, that was a very, very nice move from Hong Kong Legends. Because now Overlords, if they want to get something done, they have to move all those marches. And Hong Kong Legends will have a lot of time to demolish a lot of those marches. This is insane. That was a very nice adaptation for Hong Kong Legends to send everything middle and not trying to overcome this. Wow. Just wow. The team play from both teams, and there you have it. Overlords, they need to move everything into the middle. They need to get closer to that arc, so they can have a chance to grab that arc as fast as possible. But the problem is that the first thing they move must be the fast marches, which are most likely being seen. Now the murder ball is being split. I'm not sure if that was the plan. I'm still expecting fight to the death from Overlords, which can be the kill switch. That can be the end game for Hong Kong Legends and helping them capture this next arc. And holy moly scrappy, am I lagging a lot or what? 25 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. 20 seconds. A lot of sad faces from Overlords going back right now. You're noticing on the right side on the map, no buildings are being lit. There's no buildings lit because everything is in the middle right now for this arc. Hong Kong Legends, they are fighting for their existence. They are fighting for their right to go further into the game. And this is it. Overall, Saladin has used fight to the death. This was the moment. But if you want to tell me this is a little bit too late because Hong Kong Legends have already killed a lot of their marches. The arc has spawned. Who is going to capture? Monkey Rafi, our superstar John Wick, has captured the arc, but Hong Kong Legends was on point with the bog down. Unexpected, but was on point. And he already lost control. So this was the mistake from Overlords as well. They done the same mistake that Hong Kong Legends done. They used fight to the death very, very late into the game. You're noticing that even now you can see the amount of red on the screen, even with the fight to the death, because the marches were so torn apart from Overlords. It didn't help enough. They should have used it when they had fresh marches to try to demolish Overlord. And Hong Kong Legends captured but lost control of the arc. Look at the amount of sad faces because fight to the death is starting to diminish, and Hong Kong Legends, they just have the numbers over there into the middle. Overlords is leading right now by a solid 2,200 points, but this arc is 4,000 points. Hong Kong Legends has captured the arc of Osiris. More marches coming in from Overlords, but like I was saying, the murder ball from Hong Kong Legends is insane right now. That arc is moving, but I just don't see it. I'm 100% sure it's moving, but I just don't see it because it's lagging too much. It's 100% not there. It's 100% somewhere over here. But look at that. It's all red. There's no more marches from Overlords right now. This is literally insane. And I can guarantee you that that was the only bad move that Overlords done, was not using fight to the death when they had fresh marches. The same mistake that Hong Kong Legends done. Used fight to the death when they had almost dead marches and they lost the second arc. Anton captured the arc. Swift Ride has been used by Overlords, but yeah, I was saying the arc is way further down. It's just there's so much lag. This is kind of a done deal if you want to ask me. Hong Kong Legends is gonna get this arc, and that's gonna put them on the lead, but not by a whole lot, but still on the lead. They have such a huge murder ball, they will be able to demolish anything that is getting closer to this arc. A Double C has captured and lost control of the arc. Now the question is Overlords trying to get this building? That YSS could use some reinforcements. That Attila is doing some work over there on that building. What is happening on this side? Just a rally being sent for distraction. Nothing very crazy. Ray from Hong Kong Legends has captured the arc, and most likely he's going to drag the arc down. Yes, you see the mortar ball is real. Once you get the numbers advantage, all the reinforcements that come in, they just demolish everything. And this is what is happening. Overlords, any marches that are coming in are getting demolished. This is what I was talking about, teams being able to adapt rather than keep doing their static strategy. This is what Hong Kong Legends have done. Overlords, they adapted as well on their strategy. They realized that arc is more important. But Hong Kong Legends just adapted on this game and they just went all in for the third arc. And Overlords didn't use fight to the death on the fresh marches to demolish Hong Kong Legends at the right time. And now here they are losing the arc. If this is gonna bring the win for Hong Kong Legends, there's still a lot of provisions to consider. There's still 50 minutes left of the game, but this is gonna be the last arc. There's not gonna be any other arc. And that's what Hong Kong Legends is doing right now. They just want to drag the arc and they just want another arc. Overlords is leading by 1,500 points. This arc is 4,000 points, and that's gonna put Hong Kong Legends on a lead of 2,500 points. Still, the provision can play a very important role. Some points disruption can also play a very important role, but this is looking very solid right now for Hong Kong Legends. JWM lost the lead again. Someone is writing in the chat. How about that if you're interested about JWM versus the Frozen Empire? That seems to be a very solid game as well. This Osiris League Season 3, it was the most amazing Osiris League ever. I have never seen so close games. And look at the amount of marches Overlords is dedicating for this arc. They are still sending marches for this arc using war drums. Wow, they even grouped up and they are coming for this arc. Look at that. This is insane maneuvers from Overlords. They don't want to give up on this arc, and Hong Kong Legends, they have noticed that. This is so highly unexpected. Overlords is sending all in for this arc. They are either want to force them to deliver that arc, or they just want to get this arc. But the arc is already next to their city. I'm not sure what more do they want. I am speechless, ladies and gentlemen, by Overlords trying to and dedicating so many marches, even grouping up and going heavily in, still going in. Hong Kong Legends lost control of it, but they are next to their city. All they have to do is just grab it and go in, and they will be able to capture it. Looks like Overlord Sam has captured the Ark of Osiris, and where is he going to go? Because they don't own any buildings around here, and they have lost control of it. Still lead by Overlords right now. 12 minutes left of this game, and Hong Kong Legends, they just want to hold this arc for a little bit longer. They have captured the arc. 1,500 lead for Overlords, but 4 more minutes. That's how long they have to keep this arc. Another 4 more minutes. After that, they can deliver it, and there's not going to be any more arc time, and everything is going to be on provisions and occupation score. Insane play. I was not expecting this. I was already seeing a Hong Kong Legends loss on this arc because of the first 2 arcs, how well Overlord played on the first 2 arcs, but that small mistake with 5 to the death on that murder ball, that just cost them an arc. We will see if this is gonna be the win or if this is gonna be the lose. It's still very tight. 200, 500 points can very easily be overcome by some provisions, and looks like the heavy mobilization for Hong Kong Legends to defend this building is costing them the Desert Altar. Marches from the top are going on the bottom, so Hong Kong Legends is dedicating the top marches to go on the bottom to cause as much damage as possible. Now Hong Kong Legends is fighting to get back this Desert Altar, fighting to keep this arc in the same time. And wow, what an amazing game so far. Both teams are putting out, ladies and gentlemen. There is action happening everywhere. What is going on with this arc? Still 10 minutes left of the game. They still don't want to deliver it. But hey, Overlord said, you know what? You want to keep the arc? Don't worry, we're gonna get your Desert Altar. Hong Kong Legends lost control of the Ark of Osiris again, but there's no problem. It's 10 minutes left of the game. In 2 minutes, they will deliver it because there's not going to be time for any more arcs. Overlord is trying to keep this Desert Altar for as long as possible. Maybe if they can generate some points, they need any kind of points disruption they can cause right now. Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? This is such a close game right now. Finally, Hong Kong Legends marches are going back because the threat is over, but still looks like Overlord is taking the lead by a lot on the points per minute game, 1,800. That arc is only gonna put Hong Kong Legends on the lead by 2,200 at this moment. I'm not sure what is their plan. There is not enough time to deliver another arc. They should definitely deliver it and just get over it, focus on the buildings, but that's just one march. It's not going to cause any problems. And Overlord is not sleeping and sending marches and trying to cause as much points disruption as possible, and that's what they should do. And you see nothing on the buildings because everything went middle. There's literally nothing on the buildings. Overlord's trying to put some pressure on these buildings as well, but that building needs reinforcements before it needs swarming. 8 minutes left of the game and Hong Kong Legends is still not delivering the final arc, even though there is no chance for another arc. Big swarm from Overlords trying to get this Desert Altar. I'm not sure if there is really an Ethelflaed over there defending. I highly doubt it. There must be something else and much stronger. Fighting for the last minutes of the game, trying to cause as many points as possible. 2,300 lead for Overlords right now. That arc is only 1,700. That's gonna put Hong Kong Legends on the lead. Hong Kong Legends, they need to get a grip on this and need to start causing some points disruption as well for the last few minutes. Otherwise, there we go. The arc has been delivered. And Hong Kong Legends is just by 1,600 right now on the lead. Like I was mentioning, very, very close lead. I wouldn't sit back and relax with a 1,600 lead. That's a very, very small lead. There's not going to be time for another arc right now. They need to cause some points disruption. They need to put some pressure on the buildings, and I just crashed. I'll be just right back. Samuel Rivera, I believe they are using Chandragupta and William. And Chandragupta and Genghis is what I have seen they were using. Glory FK, hey, how are you doing? And everyone in the chat, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are enjoying this live commentary. I'm trying my best. I'm just waiting, and we're gonna see the last minutes of the game. Is Hong Kong Legends going to win? And what is happening? Look at that. Last few minutes of the game. JWM versus the Frozen Empire. 26,000 versus 25,500. JWM is fighting for survival. Will the Frozen Empire overcome JWM? This is mind-blowing, but we're gonna go back to our game because looks like Overlords is closing the lead as much as possible right now. Just 1,000 lead for Hong Kong Legends as it is right now. There is a very close lead. 6 minutes left of the game. This is getting as crazy as it can be. Hong Kong Legends is fighting for survival right now. Any points disruption they can, and some provision are probably going in. Spells are being used over here. What is happening? Oh yes, Hong Kong Legends is doing a massive push. The Shrine of War, points disruption for Overlords, reinforcements are going in. Commanders have been changed. Will that help? I don't think so. I don't think so. These marches are buffed with 80% attack. There's gonna be no way that building is going to stand. Reinforcements are still going in. There's a Guan Yu right now in Garrison. It's very hard to believe that Guan Yu is doing so well in that gap. There is a Charles Martel now. Holy moly, scrappy-oly. They are playing with Garrison, and looks like they are hanging on a thread on that building. This is insane. The maneuvers of this player, and look at the gap. Look at the gap, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left of the game. Hong Kong Legends is leading by 300 points. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. Those more provisions that Overlord is doing, look at that, is paying off. Is literally paying off. Any provisions, you're noticing that they are just sitting, Overlords. They're just sitting in the caravans, getting provisions from wherever they can, and those more provisions is paying off. They are taking the lead by, no, looks like Overlord is taking the lead. 250 points is so close. Is one side taking the lead, the other side is taking the lead. This is insane. They lost 80 points per minute, but how many provisions they are gathering on that moment, the last 4 minutes. This is all provisions gathering. Anything they can gather right now, look at that. Overlord is sitting in any caravan that they see available, and Hong Kong Legends is not doing the same. They are gathering provisions as well, but not on every caravan. Oh no, that's it. That caravan is done. I believe both teams are doing the same. This is unbelievable. 150 points difference between Overlords and Hong Kong Legends. They are on the level, just going up and down, just few provisions going in and out, in and out. This is insane. The level of gameplay on this match right now, and Hong Kong Legends is trying to keep the Shrine of War, probably for the purpose of attack and defense, not necessarily for the points disruption, because the big buildings is the big points disruption. War drums have been used by Overlords, trying to get this Shrine of War back. A bigger lead by Hong Kong Legends, I suppose. Provisions went in. 1,000 lead by Hong Kong Legends. Still 3 minutes left of the game. If Overlords don't have more provisions, I don't know what they will do. 1,100 lead by Hong Kong Legends. This is unbelievable. The level of gameplay on both teams and what is happening right now over here. 2 minutes on 40 seconds. All we want is see more provisions going in. Will both teams still have provisions? 900, 1,000 lead by Hong Kong Legends right now. They are leading the points per minute game, but it's all about provisions. That's what it is right now. It's all about that. 1,000 lead for Hong Kong Legends. This is insane, and provisions went in by Overlords, and they're closing in the gap, just 100 points. No, they're taking the lead. Overlords is taking the lead right now, ladies and gentlemen, leading by 1,000 points. This is amazing what is happening right now, and this is as insane as it can be, unexpected. If Hong Kong Legends doesn't have provision in store, 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and wow, Overlords is taking the lead by 2,000 points. This is unexpected. This is literally unexpected. 2,000 lead by Overlords right now. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Hong Kong Legends, they need provisions. They need them right now. 800 lead. Hong Kong Legends is closing the gap. More provisions going in. 800 lead by Overlords right now. More provisions. Hong Kong Legends, they need more provisions. Trying to cause points disruption, but provisions is what is going to bring them the win. Still 800 lead by Overlords. 900 lead by Overlords right now. The provision score was unreal on this game. Everyone just provisioning in as much as possible. Hong Kong Legends is losing at this moment. 50 seconds left. If they don't get more provision, that's gonna be it. The season 2 champions are done. Like really done. Like completely done. 900 lead by Overlords right now. This is as close as it can get, and I don't think Hong Kong Legends still have more provisions. This is mind-blowing what is happening right now. Mind-blowing. Nobody has expected Hong Kong Legends to lose, and not by this much. 1,000 lead by Overlords right now. 20 seconds left of the game. I don't see any provisions going in by Hong Kong Legends. 15 seconds left of the game. 1,000 lead by Overlords, and I think that's gonna be it. Those last 15 minutes provision gatherings by Overlords, and there you have it. By 1,000, and Hong Kong Legends just lost. GG to Overlords. And that means that Hong Kong Legends is not even going to Osiris Invitational. Look at the provision score by Overlords. So Hong Kong Legends, they did dominate on the occupation score, keep causing points disruption, but the last 10-15 minutes of provision score by Overlords, Hong Kong Legends did not overcome that. And there you have it. The champions have lost. The champions have fallen. GG to Overlords. Even with that small mistakes that they have done, they still managed to beat Hong Kong Legends, the former champion. Rip Eye of the Talents. Rip everything, ladies and gentlemen. This was an insane game, unexpectedly insane. I was not expecting this. By 1,000, I was already seeing Hong Kong Legends winning when they took the arc, when they took the third arc. Wow, just wow. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm speechless. I bet everything on Hong Kong Legends. I was not expecting this to happen. The only time ever when nobody complains about farmers. All right, I'll be right back, and we're gonna check about the other team as well. Rip Hong Kong Legends. That's all I have to say. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see the other team. No freaking way. JWM lost. JWM is not even going to Osiris Invitational. That was it for JWM as well, ladies and gentlemen. Unexpected. The Frozen Empire have beaten JWM. Yes. How many people are rich? JWM just lost. Rise of Farmers. Rose and Snow at final. Did not say that. Didn't I just say that? That how amazing would have been to just see Rose and the Frozen Empire in the final, like all these 3, 4, 5 billion teams being disqualified, and then you just see Rose and the Frozen Empire in the final. Now, how about that? How about these amazing scores, ladies and gentlemen? Never ever I have seen such good games in Osiris League. This Osiris League Season 3 will forever be remembered. I wish I could have streamed the other 2 games. Look how close the other 2 games. But it's just impossible to just stream all the games at once. But I really have no more words to say about this Osiris League Season 3. It's gonna go down in history. Free lesson, healing, healing, healing. So OV will be champions too. Let's check the schedule. So first of all, these are the teams that will go to Osiris Invitational. Kingdom 374, the Frozen Empire, Rose, and Overlords. They are going to Osiris Invitational. Now the question is, who's going to be the champions? Because, hey, Hong Kong Legends lost, right? Which everyone was most likely hoping they're going to win. JWM lost, right? Which also everyone was saying that, yeah, JWM is going to be in the final and so on. Things are changing. Like the Frozen Empire, like they have been surprisingly coming back with such a force that nobody was expecting. I mean, close wins, but at this point in Osiris League, in this season 3, you can't expect someone to just push over the other team. These are all super strong and powerful teams right now. Underdogs or not, they all know what they're doing. So none of these teams are a pushover, right? But hey, I was not expecting the Frozen Empire to get this far. I was expecting them to get to lose in like the top 32 or top 16. That's when I was expecting them to get disqualified. Todd Slayer, how are you doing, brother? Welcome. United, OV had 4 million healing while Hong Kong Legends only 800k healing. Probably they didn't need to heal. I don't know. Or they didn't want to heal. I have no idea. But hey, Hong Kong Legends is done this season. Never saw like this game. Yes, these games on this season, on this quarterfinals, were the most crazy games ever. Every team that is at this point, they spend money. Either they are low spender or very low spender, medium spenders, but everyone spent money. Every team, every player that is right now on this position, maybe just 1 or 2 players might be exceptions, but everyone else, they must be either low, very low, medium spenders at least. Ronnie, remember when Baba told us he's going to JWM to win league and be in Champion League while we're going to Europa League. Now we are in the same boats. Well, listen, they still got very far, right? They got into the quarterfinals. They got rank 8, so I mean they're still a very strong team. Something to consider. They didn't get the championship. Maybe they'll get it next year. You never know. You're going against very strong teams. It's hard to predict who's going to win and who isn't. But here you have it, the top 4 strongest teams in the Realm of Horus: Kingdom 374, the Frozen Empire, Rose, and Overlords. The games are tighter. All right, let me see. Did the coins came in? Did I got my rewards? Oh, bad luck. Yeah, I know, Hong Kong Legends. But there you have it, 1,000 on snow, and I got 11,600 back. Still not bad. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what can we get from this league bet shop. You see, the underdogs. What am I always advising you? Bet on the underdogs. I one time I put on the favorite. This is my first time that I put on the favorite. I promise. I don't think there is any other time that I put on the favorite, and this is the first time and I lose. Every time I go on the underdogs. I'm not sure if it shows the bet history. Oh yes, it does. All right, so there you have it. I always put on the underdogs. See? Always on the underdogs. This is where Rose win. Then you have the group always on the underdogs. Who did I put on Raze? Oh yeah, I was hoping Raze is gonna beat JWM. I put 6,000. Didn't happen. So always on the underdogs. And this time, this one time, I put on the favorite on Hong Kong Legends and I lost. Unfreaking real. Oh right, well, who's ready to empty the shop? I'm not keeping coins anymore. All right, so I'm getting the action points. I'm gonna get the important stuff first, and then I'll see what I have left. Get this. Blueprints for sure. 8,000 left. Get this as well. I'll have 5,000 left. All right, I'm gonna keep 5,000, and I'll see at the end. But I got the important stuff. I'll see at the end if I'm gonna for the coins and everything else in the statue. There's still more bettings. 374 versus Frozen Empire. I think the Frozen Empire was still gonna be the underdogs on that situation. And then Rose versus OV. That can be another surprise game that we're gonna have. If you look at the schedule, yeah. Overlords will be favorite. After Overlords beating Hong Kong Legends, they will be favorite on this game. Will Rose going to beat them? You never know. It can happen. They're not the first champions they would beat. They beat champions, right? Already 411k were champions from the other row. So it wouldn't be the the first champion team Rose is gonna beat. Most likely they will be the less favorite. All the bets were gonna go on Overlords, and I'm expecting on this one all the bets to go on Kingdom 374. So I'm gonna bet something on Snow and Rose. Ronnie, see the Anubis. Alright, let's see the Anubis. 1590, look at that, 2.3 billion team. They won against 68 RB. How about this? This is insane. Skilled players, nostalgia. There you go. Maybe they have the commanders, which might play an important role as well. Todd Slayer, you won 30k from Snow. That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. But RIP 5090. At least, listen, this is a 2.4 billion team that is going to Osiris Invitational. They are going against 3.8 billion if they... I don't think they're gonna overcome this. V636, they are just too strong. P636, look at that, same kingdom, having two teams going on the Osiris Invitational. Immortal Phoenix versus Kickstar. Whoa! These guys beat a 3 billion team. 2.8. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice game. Very, very nice game. And this one, even though these guys are so underpowered, they definitely gonna put a lot of pressure on this team. If this team will gonna go with a lot of confidence that, oh yeah, 2.3 billion team, we're gonna demolish them, we're gonna smash them, I think they might be in for a surprise. This is the top best teams in their realm. In Ark of Osiris, I wouldn't go very confident, even as a 3.8 billion team. Vietnam victory so strong, yes, but listen, the other team just got this far. Let's see something over here. On the league bets, I think you can see the rankings. Total earnings. My realm. I'm not sure if this is accurate or if this is up to date, but some people made a million oryx. Look how many from 1, 2, 3, 9. Everyone betting on Rose. Or probably on Snow, I don't know. It's crazy. Yep. Earnings per round. Are you kidding me? This is per round? Wow. 800k people won this round. I think they they put everything on Frozen Empire. And my Eye of the Talent is gone. Like I said, I'm never ever gonna buy that Marks of the Champion bundle. That was it. That was the last time. Snow did 11k provisions. What? 11k provisions? Wow, that is just another level of provisioning. Only Rose gave me a win. Holy moly, scrappy holy. Were there some games today, ladies and gentlemen? I still have 850 of these coins. Not sure what to buy, I'm gonna decide some other time. Qualifiers. Schedule. So looks like 13 UTC and 15 UTC, ladies and gentlemen. Next Saturday, we are in for one crazy games. Another 3 hours of live stream. Next Saturday, the Frozen Empire versus Kingdom 374 and Rose versus OV. We're gonna start with Rose versus Overlords at 13 UTC, and then we're gonna carry on with Kingdom 374 versus the Frozen Empire. Don't forget to subscribe and like the stream. Min Machine, thank you very much for your donation. And Animal as well, thank you very much for your donation. It was on the Streamlabs. I just had to take the notification off because it was just causing way too much it was causing way too much lag. Okay. I'm still not sure why it's not working the way I want. Alright, there you go. It's back. The sub is back. But this is... Alright, alert box. Why? This is how my subscriber should look like. I just don't get it. Let me just... Hopefully this is gonna work. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, this is how my test subscriber should... That's my... When someone subscribes, this is how it should look. I don't know. It's been crazy. It should be on. What the hell? No, turn it back off. All right, I'm gonna play with those settings a little bit later on. John Wick, hi Ronnie. Told you. They told me you asked of me in game. I was Monkey Rafi, the guy who was getting the arc. I knew it. I knew it from the start. I told everyone that is you. Good job, John Wick. Really, really nice arc. Amazing, amazing game. So sad. Don't cry, bro. Why would I cry? Ronnie, when is your KVK? We're going in tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys, for the subs. I just subscribed, but it didn't show up. Gutsy, that must be an overload of subscriptions going on. That's why it probably didn't show up. You need to disguise better? It won't work. Thank you very much for the subs. Hong Kong Legends lost after a year. Yeah. They mistreated the provisionings. That's where they lost. I would like to join your kingdom and work with your team on KVK. You have to contact the leadership of 415, but we're going in KVK. And that means that we are locked for migrations for about 1.5 months, close to 2 months. Of the results of JWM match. Arjun, thank you very much. This season is so insane, bro. Amazing season 3 it is. I highly agree. I'm so hyped right now. John Wick, keep your name as Slowpoke. Best disguise. Give my coins back, Ronnie. Rip coins, yo. Rip coins. For real. Keep it as John Cena. Best disguise. My trick is that I have awesome teammates. Yes, you did. You guys play great. I mean, both teams play great. You kind of have to understand that 1,000 points, it was just the provisionings that made the difference. But hey, a win is a win. You're the superstar. Yes, he is. Alright, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. Yo, Victor, thank you very much for your donation. John Hassan. Yohar Hassan, thank you very much as well. $412. Parthenon. Highly appreciate you all for being here with me. Then we have Haytham for becoming a member. Ladus, thank you for the donation. Yosem Munoz, aka Petri, thank you very much for your donations as well. And Khan S. Lay, thank you very much for your donations as well. You're all amazing being here with me. I love you all and thank you for your support and appreciations. Can you rig the next few matches, Mob Ronnie? Mafia Ronnie. Yes, I can do that. Thank you very much for the donation. So my idea about the next game is gonna be that the Frozen Empire have a very high chance to win, and so that same does Rose. I mean, as surprising as Rose is playing, they have a very high chance of winning. Although Overlords, they kind of show, they beat the strongest team that there was, Hong Kong Legends. They felt a little bit overconfident, I would say. They did some mistakes as well with Fight to the Death, which it is what it is. It happened. They still got a third arc in the end, but it cost them a lot on provisioning. So I would say that the bets from tomorrow is going to be in favor of Kingdom 374 and Overlords, meaning that the Frozen Throne and Rose will be the underdog, meaning that if you want to win a high amount of coins, you have to bet on the underdogs. Any news on the Garden of Infinity? Jason, I have no news about that. I'm probably going to ask support. Julius Caesar, or whichever you have it, you can probably ask as well. Yeah, I think they just want us to buy more bundles. Probably that's why they don't introduce it. Hopefully in the next update. I'm waiting as you are waiting as well. So again, thank you everyone for being here with me. I hope you all have a nice rest of the Sunday or a great week ahead. This is your boy Geroni signing off. Stay safe, my friends. Be safe. And thank you all for watching, support, and everything else. Likes and all that. Still super hyped about this game, yo. I feel like not leaving, to be honest. But I got some things to do as well in this afternoon. So peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there.